Ya. Un acampamento de indigentes. A ver qué descubrimos en el campamento de indigentes. Hostia, para... Este lugar nos para una dama. Jefe. Ichiban, ¿qué le ha pasado a Namba? Bueno, se metió en problemas, así que queremos revisar sus cosas. ¿Vais a ir a buscar entre las cosas de vuestro amigo sin su permiso? Es la única forma de salvarlo. No nos malinterpretes. Por cierto, ¿tengo el micro abierto? Porque ahora no me... No me acuerdo si he puesto el micro... Vale, sí, ok. Vale. No hay forma de salvarlo, no nos malinterpretes. Entiendo. En ese caso, no os detendré. Nos iremos en cuanto hayamos terminado. Miren con una cara de... que nos van a puto reventar como la liemos mínimamente. Bueno, nos van a puto reventar, lo van a intentar, vaya. Volver aquí me trae muchos recuerdos. Aquí está. Uf, ¿a qué huele? Es como una mezcla de sudor y moho. Sí, aquí apesta. ¿Habéis visto algo que nos pueda ayudar a averiguar dónde está? Y aquí. La caja. Una cajita. Un portátil. No es algo que suele tener un vagabundo. Creo que hemos dado en el clavo. ¿En serio? ¿Cómo se usa esto? ¿Qué estás escribiendo? Estoy haciendo unas búsquedas que examinarán todo el disco duro. ¿Búsquedas? Sí, si la búsqueda da algún resultado, le echaremos un vistazo al archivo. ¿Un resultado? Quédate y observa, ¿vale? A mí no se me da muy bien la informática. Dejemos que ella se ocupe. Vaya boomers. Sa, ¿tú sabes de ordenadores? Bueno, llevaba las cuentas de mi club, así que aprendí bastante. ¿Por fin me estoy ganando un poco de respeto? Por supuesto. Seré nuestra erudita en este momento tan importante. Este sospechoso. Incidente de Jincho, borrador, segunda versión. Sí, a ver de qué se trata. Oye, ¿tú también entiendes de ordenadores? Bueno, está claro que sé más que tú. ¿Serás traidor? ¿Estaba escribiendo este artículo para una revista? Pone que el autor es Shoichi Akiba. Shoichi Akiba. Es el hermano de Namba. Sí. Aparece dinero falso misterioso en Jincho. La verdad tras los rumores. Nuestros billetes falsos, la verdad tras los rumores. Aquí tenemos el artículo del hermano. Mirad, dice que los rumores sobre el dinero falso empezaron hace 50 años. Investigó todos estos documentos viejos. El hermano de Namba es muy bueno. ¿Esto es verdad? Dice que el dinero falso se puede rastrear hasta la presidencia del Partido Liberal. ¿Qué sería Ogibuko, no? Está en lo más alto del partido político. Bueno, Yokohama es el distrito de Ogibuko. Pero no creo que él sea el cabecilla. Yotaka Ogikubo, 78 años. El dinero falso acabó en los bolsillos de Ogibuko. Yutaka Ogikubo, ¿qué pasa con él? Tiene casi 80 años, por lo que es el miembro de mayor edad del Partido Liberal. Aunque la gente dice que el primer ministro solo es la mano derecha de Ogikubo. Tiene mucha influencia política. Parece la clase de persona a la que le puede recurrir para cualquier cosa. A mí me parece bastante sospechoso. En realidad, no se ha visto involucrado en ningún escándalo en toda su carrera, a diferencia de la mayoría de los políticos importantes. Seguro que por eso ha durado tanto. Pero, en teoría, si el dinero falso va a parar a Ogikubo, ¿significa que está relacionado con los Gyomijul y les afurce el pelo morado? Pero entonces no solo serían los Gyomijul. Zhao de los Liumang también tendría que estar en el ajo. Él es quien proporciona el papel, ¿no? Pero después de leer este artículo por encima, no creo que haya ninguna prueba irrefutable. Así que todo esto de que Ogikubo está involucrado solo son rumores sin fundamento. Cierto, aunque se publicara el artículo sería difamatorio. Y la gente seguramente diría que son chismorreos o disparates de la prensa sensacionalista. Pero nosotros sabemos que el dinero falso existe de verdad. Sí, lo que significa que tenemos que asumir que hay algo de verdad en este artículo. Pero aún así, ¿no se ha sacado conectar a Ogikubo con la falsificación? Me acabo de dar cuenta de algo. ¿De qué? Nada más sabía lo del artículo de su hermano desde el principio. Así que cuando me vio el billete falso mal impreso, se hizo el tonto. Pero seguro que se puso nervioso. No hay duda. Seguro que entonces se dio cuenta de que la historia de su hermano tenía algo de verdad. Probablemente también fue su primera señal de esperanza en mucho tiempo. Por eso se pegó a mí de esa manera. Joder, ojalá me hubiera dado cuenta antes. No has hecho nada malo. Entonces, ¿la jefa de los Yomijul todavía tiene tu billete? Sí, tendré que recuperarlo la próxima vez que nos veamos. ¿Crees que te lo devolverá por las buenas? Vamos a centrarnos. Lo único que hemos averiguado es el nombre de Okikubo. Aquí no hay ninguna pista sobre el paradero de Namba. Hemos quedado con ella a las 2 de la mañana, ¿no? Sí, deberíamos ir yendo a la torre de Eihan. ¿Creéis que la persona que quiere que conozcamos es el mismísimo Okikubo? ¿Un político? Anda ya. Joder, a las 2 de la mañana, ¿sabes? Quiere hacer una puta reunión a las 2 de la mañana. Bueno, a ver, si quieres ocultar algo, que este es el caso, pues obviamente sí. Pero si no, ya me dirás tú que hace una reunión a las 2 de la mañana. Hostia, está lejos, ¿eh? Vamos a pillar un buen taxis. Un increíble taxi. Mira, este de aquí detrás. Uy. Me encontré con matones. El cúter, es verdad. La del cúter es por haber subido la empresa que tenemos de Ichiban al ranking top 100, por así decirlo. Nos han recompensado con este personaje. Aunque bueno, igual cuando recuperemos al vagabundo se va a tomar por culo, muy probablemente. Muy probablemente se va a tomar por el orto. Vale, pues vámonos. Tenemos la de pasta. He completado todos los exámenes que hay disponibles de lo del centro de formación profesional. Que es la puta polla eso. O sea, me ha flipado. Bueno, buena crack. O sea, es la putísima hostia. Y el último examen de todos, que es el que desbloqueas cuando los apruebas todos, es súper jodido, tío. O sea, o te salen preguntas que más o menos recuerdas o sabes, o te va a costar un montón aprobar. Porque tienes que hacer todas las preguntas, responder todas las preguntas bien. O sea, las 5 que hay, tienes que responder las 5 bien. Y es súper jodido, tío. Vale, a ver cuánto saca este ataque en área. Hostia, pues no está mal, No está nada mal, la verdad. ¡No! Hostia, ahí lo ha aguantado, el golpe. Lo ha resistido. Hostia, no le daba a nadie más. Eso no fue worth. Eso no fue worth, güey. Joder, vaya daño, tú. Vaya daño, tú. Es que ya hasta que no suba de nivel y le subamos también el arma, no va a sacar nada, tío. No va a sacar nada de nada. Hostia, aguanta, este. Oh, he fallado. Fallé. Buah, mete un huevo ese ataque, tío. A ver, me mata. Ah, pues ha fallado, Para suerte nuestra ha fallado. Voy a curarme. Curémonos. Para tu casa, compañero. Joder, no he parado ni una, tío. Venga, para tu casa, compañero. Estos son duros, Son bastante duros. Vale, no sé, esto no lo puedo recolectar. Hostia, esto está a reventar de enemigos, tío. O sea, para llegar ahí, a ver si se alejan un poquito. Menos mal que se van moviendo. Menos mal. No están ahí quietos. Plato de bronce. Esto lo venderemos por 10 yenes. Tal cual. La torre Eian, ¿eh? Un lugar muy elegante. ¿Nos invitarán a comer? Si ese fuera el caso, no te dejarían entrar con esa ropa. ¿Eh? ¿Por qué? Además, dice bien que abran la puerta. Está prohibida la entrada a Yakuza o antiguos Yakuza. ¿En serio? Era broma, bobo. Pero aún así, no estamos aquí para comer. No te burles. Nunca he podido entrar en estos sitios. ¿Y yo qué? ¿Está bien mi ropa? Estas son las mismas que Ichiban. Sabía que debería haberme cambiado. Como iba diciendo, no hemos venido a comer. Supongo que no. Vamos. Hostia, la torre está Eian es un restaurante. Dios mío.
Aw, are you scared? Don't be so wimpy. I thought you were a cop.
That was a long time ago. I'm a driving instructor now.
Dachi-san's just allergic to fancy restaurants, that's all. He's a man of basic tastes.
It's true. I only ever go to fast food joints.
Ugh, that's so gross.
Also true.
Right on time. But everyone's already inside, waiting for you.
Well, we weren't late, so you don't get an apology.
And I wasn't expecting one. I just thought I'd let you know. Of course, now you're making them wait further.
And who is them, by the way?
You'll see. Go in, please. There's no need to worry, Kasuga-san. You have the Jungihan guarantee that no harm will come to you here.
Hard to trust the guy who was pointing a gun at me just a few hours ago.
Ah, but now we are outside the bounds of the Great Wall of Muscle. That changes things.
Come in.
That was Song-Hui.
Here we go.
Yo, Kasuga-kun. How you doing?
Xiao. And...
La waifu, la nueva waifu. Ay, el pavo ese, es verdad.
Hey, what's up with the old guy?
Watch it. That's Ryuhei Hoshino, the Seiryu clan chairman.
What? But if he's here, then that would mean they're...
yeah. The Eugene 3. All the leaders gathered in the same spot.
Kasuga, think you can tell us what the hell is going on here?
Hostia, el capítulo completado. Pues nos quedaba nada para completarlo, el otro día. Nos quedaban 10 minutos, tío, de capítulo. Capítulo 8. Negro blanqueado. ¡Racista!
Please, step inside.
Hey, aren't these three supposed to be fighting a war?
Supposed to be.
Kind of a weird place for us to meet, Chairman Hoshino. Especially considering the three of you look more like you're ready to have a tea party than tear each other's throats out.
Usually we meet only once a year, unless there's a need to share information face to face, as we must now. We always do what it takes to keep the Great Wall intact.
Your men are killing each other out there. You don't want to stop them?
Stop them? 2 of my youngest men were gunned down without mercy. Liamang Turf's been raided right up to the perimeter of their base. There's no stopping any of it now. At this point, whoever retreats first will have lost the war. I can't lay down my spear until that happens.
That's pretty much the same deal for me.
So then why are you two here? Gonna decide the war over a game of cards?
Not the worst idea.
What the fuck? People are dying! And meanwhile, you three are just hanging out playing nice? Think your men would approve? Do any of you even care what your own people think?
Kasuga, there's no need to throw fits about what you don't understand.
Do you know right now Captain Takabe is Xiao's prisoner?
Prisoner. We're treating him more like an uninvited guest. Honestly, I'd let him go if I had one good reason to. I just don't, that's all.
So you're going to sit here and do nothing? Just let the chips fall where they may?
That's how it needs to be.
A bunch more pointless deaths is how it needs to be?
They're not pointless. Our men's willingness to fight is the entire reason we're able to serve as checks on each other. As long as the triangle remains balanced, it can hold firm against outside pressure. It's much like how Japan established separation of powers after the end of its dictatorship. It's not perfect, but it's the best solution we have. Do you see the logic there?
Oh boy, a post-war history lesson. What? That's what you're comparing it to, right?
Yes, because it's relevant. The post-war period is when the town's lines of power were drawn.
Huh?
The black market was born from the ashes of the war. It laid the foundation for modern-day Jincho. Back then, the Seiryu clan was thriving. But in Chinatown, two rival Chinese gangs were competing for dominance. The winner of that fight prospers in Chinatown to this day. The gang that lost became the Yokohama Liuman. They were driven out of Chinatown and into Ijincho. But the Seiryu clan wasn't about to take that kind of invasion lying down. For a time, the gutters practically ran with Liumang and Seiryu blood.
Man, you're gonna lecture until the bell rings, Professor?
You want to understand what's going on? Then you need the history, you smartass.
If you want to understand the fake money, that is.
The Seiryu clan knows about that?
Yes. All the fake money printed by the Komi Jewel goes through me.
But doesn't that mean the Seiryu clan is the real puppet master behind all this?
How do you figure that?
Mabuchi started forging Chinese yuan, sure. But only because of the counterfeit yen. I think I'm starting to figure all this out. The Liumang brings in the paper. The Komi Jewel prints the bills. But then, the Seiryu clan keeps all the profit? Wait, are you all in this together?
Kasuga-kun, calm down. You're jumping to conclusions.
Because I'm pissed off right now. First I'm kidnapped, accused of being a Seiryu Yakuza, then blamed for being the spark that ignites a war, nearly killed over Namba's thing. Now I'm here with the Ijing 3, who, by the way, don't even give a shit about the war! Tell me, why should I calm down?
He's got a point.
And you with your damn Seiryu clan, you're the one getting the most out of this!
No, because we're not the final destination of the fake yen. That will be Yutaka Ogikubo's pocket.
Yutaka Ogikubo? I saw his name in an article. He's some big shot in the Citizens Liberal Party.
All three of you are working together to support him politically? Why?
Huh. Suddenly my history lesson seems relevant, doesn't it?
Fine, get on with it.
Ogikubo is the man who proposed making fake money in Ijincho. This was 60 years ago. He pitched the idea to the first Seiryu chairman and first Liumang boss.
A politician suggested committing federal crime to a bunch of gangsters? For real?
At the time, Ogikubo was only a member of the city council. But he saw the fights breaking out between the long-established Seiryu clan and the newly arrived Liumang. He understood it was, in essence, a turf war. Knowing that, he looked for solutions to stop the bloodshed, solutions that would save lives. And eventually, he managed to find an answer.
Fake money, of all things.
Industry. Which in this case is, yes, fake money. Ogikubo split the roles up evenly. That way, both organizations would have a common goal. The Liumang would import special paper, The Seiryu clan would print and transport the money.
How did Ogikubo know the counterfeiting process?
He didn't at first. But since he had faith in his plan and a desire for peace, he used every single connection he had to collect the raw materials, plus the recipe. Counterfeiting wasn't that difficult back then. Currency didn't have all the security features it has now.
It's only gotten harder over the years.
But anyway, after the first batch was printed, Ogikubo used it to bribe the cops.
The cops? Not the Seiryu clan or the Liumang?
There would have been no point in paying off those two. That conflict goes deeper. Ogikubo understood that.
Okay, but why give it to the police?
They wanted to control them, of course. In the blink of an eye, they became his loyal servants. That ought to surprise no one, given how corruptible law enforcement tends to be. Anyway, Ogikubo had his new minions in uniform crack down on one certain region of Ijincho.
Well, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Yeah, he was making the city safer, right?
That was just a side effect of what he really wanted. To squash every attempt by the Seiryu to drive out the Liumang. All police resources were dedicated to that one goal. It created a tiny pocket of Ijincho that was essentially violence-free.
I bet that worked out great for the Liumang.
Oh, and you're the sharp one, I take it. Yes. That zone became the Liumang's home. So there it was. A place controlled by a criminal organization, but with low crime. The first gray zone.
And the Seiryu clan just accepted that. Why would they give up their territory and all its income streams like that?
Because they were getting continuous payouts from the counterfeiting operation. And that wasn't the only thing. Anytime one of us did something that normally would have landed us in hot water, Ogikubo would contain it. He kept it off police reports. That kept us from losing men to the law. So there were plenty of benefits for us. All while we kept our honor.
This Ogikubo's a pretty shrewd guy.
Nah. He just used some old tricks every politician knows.
Oh. Well, perhaps. But do you understand now how we benefit from him?
Yeah, I get it.
And my people reap those benefits also. In the 80s, the Komi Jewel was saved by the Ijincho Gray Zone.
How?
Our parent organization was the Jingon Mafia, which formed decades ago in Korea. Even only a few years ago, he was a body double for their leader. But every time the Jingon Mafia got crushed, some of its people would drift to Ijincho. My mother was one of those. I was young when she brought me here. Ijincho was a breath of fresh air after living so long under their ridiculous code. More and more people heard about the relief we found here, so more came. But then our safety was threatened by something else. As our numbers grew, so did our clashes with the Yokohama Liumang.
You started fighting them?
Not outright. Ogikubo stepped in, right before a real war erupted. He brought us a proposal, that we take over the Seiryu's counterfeiting business. It was an offer of steady income and safe territory. How could we refuse? In return, we would perform the surveillance necessary to contain the secret. That's how we started to build a system that now monitors every inch of Ijincho. It became our way to contribute to the smooth running of Ijincho, alongside the Seiryu and Liumang.
So that's the origin story behind the Ijin 3.
Ever since, we've all supported Ogikubo. And he supported us in kind. He used the huge streams of money from us to secure his seat at the helm of the Citizens' Liberal Party. Now, no one in the cabinet can speak against him.
After masterminding a way to bring peace to the city, he moved up in the world. Well, there are worse ways to climb the ladder, but I can't condone it. It's still a cover-up.
Really?
So you would say even perfect results don't matter if the methods are flawed? What about the police themselves? What about their alliance with all the Yakuza which grew from the scorched earth of post-war Japan? Light and dark joined hands to rebuild, and that's how we got where we are today. You can't deny the ends justify the means.
Well,
What does it even matter what happened? Who cares about that stuff right now? It's all in Ijincho's past. What we gotta think about is its future. So why'd you call us here? What do you want?
Se baja los pantalones ahí, ahora. Dice, quiero que me chupes el rabo.
Namba-kun, during his search for his brother, spied on us and invaded our privacy. I assume he began with the fake bills because that was his brother's subject of investigation. But he was reckless, digging through Komi-jewel affairs like a rabid raccoon. Right from the start, he's refused to show any respect to the Ijin 3. Now he's seen the counterfeiting for himself, and we have no idea where he is.
We must ensure his permanent silence.
Why are you telling us this? You looking to make a deal for his life or something?
A deal? Kasuga, under most circumstances, all your lives would be forfeit. But I have some idea of how this fake bill ended up in your pocket.
What?
Huh?
You do?
Out of respect for this person, I will look the other way.
But who the hell was it?
If you really want to know, you'll have to bring Namba to me. Personally.
We can't do that to Nanchan.
Sure is tempting.
Kasuga,
But I'll pass. Nothing I need to know so bad that I'd sell out a friend. So we done here?
you do realize, if word gets out about the counterfeiting, the Great Wall will crumble. And that means the end of the Gray Zone.
Yeah, that would suck. For you.
Look, the Great Wall keeps the peace with less than honorable means, sure. But it provides a safe haven for desperate souls with nowhere left to turn.
Yeah, man, I get all that.
Well, here's what you don't get, you moron. When we say no one gets in, that includes the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance. So see, if we're talking about people who owe their lives to the Gray Zone, you're one of them, Kasuga-kun.
What?
After you were shot, the only reason the Omi didn't finish you off is because you were inside the zone.
What are you trying to say? That I owe something to the city?
Go ahead and act like you're above it all, but you've benefited from our operation as much as any of us.
Fine. Still doesn't mean I'm gonna sell out a friend.
Before you insist on that, I have something important to say.
Yeah, what?
We already have assassins hunting Namba.
What the hell? Who's assassins?
Mine. Somebody had to step up.
That's stepping up in your book? Hunting an innocent man?
Unlike you, Kasuga, I don't turn down attractive offers. But don't worry. I told my guys to make it painless. But, my men have gotten a little rough lately.
You son of a bitch! Call him off!
No can do. I think one death for the sake of the whole city is worth the price.
What do you say to our offer now? If you refuse, Namba will die.
But aren't you gonna kill him all the same if we bring him to you?
Instead of worrying about that, worry about getting to him first. Your clock's ticking.
hey, we don't even know where to look.
I may have an idea.
Well, there you go. So, Kasuga, given all this, what will you do?
I mean, guess I'm rescuing Namba from your stupid assassins.
O sea que hay que... Ahora con Yongi Han hay que... pararle los pies a Namba, por así decirlo. Muy buenas, Geran, bienvenido. Yo si no se dicen chinchón, no, pues no soy Yakuza. Kasuga, ¿quieres saber dónde está Namba ahora mismo? ¿Ya lo has encontrado?
No.
Solo he dicho que tengo una idea. No es nada seguro. Pero los Ryumang de Yokohama le están buscando a su manera. ¿Dónde está Namba?
Yo.
¿Dónde está Namba? Nada indica que se haya ido de Daishinsho. Eso sería imposible mientras los Youmijul lo tengamos en el punto de mira. ¿Habrá ido la policía? No creo que corriera ese riesgo. No tendría manera de saber qué policías simpatizan con el trío de Ijin. Entonces, ¿dónde habrá ido?
Yes.
Si yo fuera él, creo que Bleach Japan sería mi mejor opción. Hostia, Bleach Japan, ¿really?
I see.
Entiendo. Puede que estén dispuestos a protegerlo, ¿no? Este, pero Bleach Japan, tío, es como caer muy bajo, ¿eh? Yo he aumentado la vigilancia en la oficina de Bleach Japan. Aún no lo hemos visto allí, pero es posible que ya esté dentro. ¿Qué hacemos, Ichiban? Digamos que atrapamos a Mamba y lo traemos aquí. ¿Qué le haríais? Esa decisión no la tomo yo. No obstante, si no hacéis nada, los asesinos Liu Man acabarán logrando su objetivo. Es cuestión de tiempo. Mierda.
Yo.
Kasua, no tenemos tiempo para esto. Si queremos encontrarlo primero, tenemos que aprovechar la oportunidad.
Sup?
¿Dónde está la oficina de Bleach Japan? El edificio Hakuryo de Hariach Highway. La sede de Yokohama está en la segunda planta. Pues para allá. Vámonos. Sí, bueno, las temáticas en este juego son largas. Para contarte la historia son largas. Vale, ¿tenemos algún taxi por aquí o algo para poder ir para allá? Literalmente creo que no hay ningún taxi cerca del camino este. Pero bueno, son cinemáticas largas para contarte la historia. Si puedo evitar a estos enemigos, casi que mejor. ¡Corre, corre, corre! Me han pillado. A veces puedes esquivarlos. Si vas por el lado, puedes esquivarlos. Bueno, no aguantan mucho estos, así que... Vale, joder, vaya pisotón ha pegado ahí. Vale, cuidado con el zampabollos este porque nos puede sacar bastante vida, ¿eh? Tiene un ataque que revienta un huevo. Vale, este me peta aquí. Madre mía. El puto fuego de los cojones. Este es muy bestia, este ataque. Vale. Vamos a por Alberto Chicote. Venga, hasta luego, Chicote. 1100 yenes. Okay. Nuevo rango. Es que la tipa esta tiene que subir bastante rápido porque es la que menos nivel tiene. Es la última que se ha unido al grupo. ¿Se puedo esquivarlos? Vienen para aquí, Vienen para aquí estos mens. Ah, me sigue un taxi aquí, fantástico. Ah, pues mira, hemos encontrado una parada de taxi. Vamos a ir para allá. Vámonos. Vale. De hecho, es el juego en el que menos hablo porque como hay tanta cinemática. Creo que es la serie que estoy haciendo en Twitch en la que menos tiempo hablo de media en todo el directo así. Con diferencia además. O sea, solo puedo hablar cuando hay peleas o cuando estamos así yendo de un punto a otro. Y ya. Hombre, ¿cómo estás, Neo? ¿Lo has conseguido? ¿Quién eres? He venido a matarte. Ah, buena. Igual que hice con Matsuo, ese trozo de mierda. ¿Matsuo? ¿Ese no era el tipo que los Youmijul contrataron para atacar el bar? Espera, ¿lo mataste? ¿Quién te lo ordenó? Nadie. Lo decidí yo. Song Hyu se quejaba de que me había pasado, pero es una gallina. Y ninguna gallina me da órdenes. Así que me piré de Youmijul. Mi nueva alianza ya está generando muchísimos más beneficios. ¿Con quién? No es nada que debas saber. Sobre todo porque no vas a pasar por encima de mí. Vas a morir igual que Matsuo. Bueno, me parece que muy pronto pasaré por encima de tu cara hecha trizas. Podrías tarde para retractarte, cabronazo. Vamos a partir de la bocota a este señor. ¿Te vas a comer tremendo bucaque? ¿Te vas a comer tal bucaque? Vale, vamos a usar este ataque. No sé muy bien cómo funciona la tipa esta. Como es nueva de hace nada. O tengo que ver qué ataques tiene y cuáles son sus fortalezas y demás. Bueno, no es que tenga mucha vida. Joder. Está dolió, güey. Venga, crack. Me has fallado. Jaja, fallaste. Putiaso. Vale, guay. ¿Y qué es donde está Bleach Japan? Hay alguien en la primera planta. Veo luces encendidas. A saber quién nos espera ahí dentro. Vayamos con cuidado. Buah, será una rollo mazmorra seguro, Será algo rollo mazmorra. 200 yenes. Vale. Para adentro. Entrar. ¿Te parece esto abstergo, tú? Parece esto abstergo, macho. Todo blanco.
Hello to you too. Kume-san, right? Sorry to barge in like this, but I wanted to see if our buddy was here.
You... How did you know?
Yo, Ichiban.
Hey, I knew you'd find a decent place to hide. Hey man, we gotta hurry. The Ijin 3 sent Liumang assassins after you.
The Liumang? Not Komijo?
Is it just you three? No backup?
Just us, sorry to say.
I see. And you have business with Namba-san?
Yeah, and who are you? Haven't seen you around.
And here I thought people were watching more TV these days.
Oh, I know you. You're the director of Bleach Japan.
Yeah, I've seen you on TV.
My name is Ogasawara. I'm here lending my support to our Yokohama branch. The Gray Zone in Ijincho is one of the worst in the country. The police have just given up on it. But still, I never expected to find this. Counterfeiting legal currency.
Sí, me la veré. Pero como me vi la primera con mi padre, cuando me termine Saúl, me veré la segunda con mi padre.
We'll even go with you if it'll help you escape. That includes you, Namba.
Kasuga, was this your plan all along?
Why exactly do I need to turn and run?
It's not just the Komichu who are involved. The heads of the Seiryu clan and Yokohama Liumang are in on it. They sent the assassins after Namba because he knows their secret. You're screwed if you're here too, civilian or not.
Ogasawara-san, I think this guy's bluffing with all the assassin talk. He's just trying to ruffle some feathers. No need to panic.
No. I think he's telling the truth.
What?
To be honest, I thought you might be assassins yourselves. But not once you said it was just you three. That's not Great Wall of muscle strength.
I don't get it. Aren't assassins supposed to be in small groups?
Oh, dear, dear Kume-kun. You have so much to learn about these criminals. But ignorance often breeds courage, and that's what I needed in the Ijincho arm of Bleach Japan.
That's... Ogasawara-san, what are you getting at?
No kidding. You sure you're a civilian?
Of course I am. I just know more about the criminal underworld than your average dipshit.
What is with this guy?
I think it's about time you come out. Lao Ma.
Lao Ma?
¡Oh! Esto, el que faltaba en la fiesta.
Mabuchi, why are you here?
Lao Ma. Lao Ma.
Handle this, Director. Thank you. My service is customer satisfaction guaranteed.
Then we'll take our leave. Let's go.
Hey, Namba, wait!
I already told them all about the counterfeit bills. I just want to find my brother. Whether he's alive or otherwise.
Ogasawara-san, what about me?
Mabuchi. Give this simpering piece of human garbage a fitting end.
Didn't think this is where I'd finally see your mug.
No, of course not. My own boss doesn't know I'm here.
That said, I did want to meet you. I haven't been able to give you a message from Nonomiya!
Oh, joder. La lanza, tú. ¿Qué tenía? La lanza de Ramsés II. El féretro de Ramsés II. ¿Qué coño? Vale, estos aguantan, ¿eh? Estos no son... Supongo que será la pelea ahora contra estos. Y luego ya saldrá el tío este y será el boss. Pero será él solo. Tengo muchas ganas de ver, tío, la nueva de Spider-Man. Porque todo el mundo habla maravillas de la peli. Y he tenido suerte que no me he comido spoilers de la peli. Porque es que por todo Twitter está cada 2x3 en tendencia algo de rollo de la peli de Spider-Man. Y por suerte no me he comido ningún spoiler. Por suerte. Joder, el lobezno este, macho. Siempre va a por la pava. Estoy en la mierda. Curémosla. Hostia, 800 PS. Esto cura 800. Esto para cuando tengamos nivel súper alto, imagino. Yo por lo que he visto es una peli que si te comes spoilers o sea, que te la estropean. O sea, así como pelis, hay pelis que si ves spoilers dices, pues, a ver, tampoco es nada de otro mundo en cuanto a que te pueda destripar la peli. En esta peli si ves spoilers de ella y tal, te la destruye. Porque hay muchas sorpresas y muchas cosas que si las ves antes de ver la peli te estropean la experiencia. Nada, sale este Ramsés II, versión china. Bueno, versión Japón. Madre mía. Estratega de los Liu Mang. A ver, hijo de puta, ven aquí. Mira quién aparece por fin. Perdón, pero tenía que decirlo. Mi rabo.
So, Mabuchi puts himself on a level with ancient Chinese heroes?
If he does, he's in for a rude awakening when I break his little stick. I'm up.
Vale, a ver, vamos a ver. Voy a usar esto a ver cuánto le saca. Gasta muchos PMs esto, pero bueno. Bueno, le saca bastante. Chinchetas. Pensaba que chinchetas era una palabra catalana, tío. Porque también también se dice chinchetas en castellano. Vale, cañón espumoso, a ver. El cum. Vale, usamos esto ahora. Bueno, cuarto de vida, un poco más de cuarto de vida. Hostia, no, madre de Dios, vaya hostia, me ha pegado aquí a la tipa, Uf. A ver, aquí voy a gastar todos los PMs. Como es un boss. Para eso están. Buah. Y encima ahora ha ganado poder, tú. Ha ganado daño. Ah, bueno, es verdad que solo ve esto Kasuga, ¿sabes? Porque como el pavo, como representa que el personaje, que el prota es fan de los videojuegos y le gusta mucho Dragon Quest. De hecho, el nombre de Laika Dragon viene de Dragon Quest, de homenaje a Dragon Quest. De hecho, se nombra en varias ocasiones el juego. Solo ve el fuego este el protagonista. Como su imaginación de jugador de videojuegos. Buena, crack. Buena. Hostia, lo que nos cuesta entrar la puta batalla, 500.000 yenes. Joder. Una puta fortuna cuesta esto, tú. Ah, pero primero aparecen estos otra vez. Hostia, pensaba que era directamente contra el boss. Bueno, estos son rápidos. Pero vaya. Vale. Es que la tipa esta no mete nada, tío. Es como no tener nada. Ok, ¿cae ya esta? ¿Este? No. Te ha quedado un puto PS. Toma. Pudiaso. Y ahora el boss, tío. Como muramos hay que pagar aquí medio millón de pasta, tú. No es complicado, pero es que si te mete un putiaso te destruye. Vale. Es que voy a gastar todos los PMs posibles, tío. Tengo también objetos para recuperar PMs, así que no me preocupa gastarlos aquí. Buenas tardes, crack. Buen vuelo. Es que madre mía, vamos a gastar aquí todos los... Menos mal que tenemos los PMs bastante bien, ¿sabes? O sea, no tenemos déficit de PMs. Pero es que mírala, tío. Es que mírala, tú. ¿No puedo revivir a alguien? ¿No tengo para revivir a alguien? Vale, tengo el botiquín. Tome usted. Solo espero que no tenga ataques en área, porque como tenga un ataque en área nos funa a todos, tío. Voy a curarme. Es muy bestia, Esto le saca bastante. Bueno, a base de usar ataques fuertes. Joder, a ver, ya está bastante debilitado. Ahora cualquier ataque que me pegue este me mata. A las mujeres me las mata, seguro. A las tipas me las mata, seguro. Toma cum. Toma rica cum. Vale. Me la mata. Buah, es que tiene ataque en área ahora, tío. La putada se tiene ataque en área. Me lo voy a tomar yo creo, Es que yo si estoy vivo aún puedo hacer algo. Venga, va. Poder bajo, medio. Es que esto es lo que más mete. ¿Cuánto a poder? Vale, guay. No me ha hecho ahí el... Voy a intentar aguantar, a ver si me lo paro con este turno. Con los ataques estos fuertes. Vale, está nada, tío, A ver qué hace ahora. Cuidado porque como me haga ataque en área. Vale, guay. Creo que ya está, con este ataque ya lo mato. Vale, guay. Este tío... Joder. Joder. Nuevo nivel. Nuevo nivel. Nuevo nivel. Han subido todos casi, tú. de nivel.
What a rush. I forgot how great this can feel.
Oh, good. You can still talk.
Venga. Ahora vamos a hablar más.
Hell? Are you enjoying this, you creep?
Are you the one who killed our boss?
I am, and I did. I slaughtered him and hung him like a pig on a hook.
Well, to start a fight with the Seiryu clan?
As they say, I was just following orders.
Who told you to pull this kind of shit?
The man you just allowed to escape. The director of Bleach Japan, Ogasawara.
He's the one who ordered you to kill Nonomiya? Why would he do that?
Because what he's after is Ijincho itself.
What's he on about?
He wants to expose where Yutaka Ogikubo gets all his money. To do that, he had to put just a tiny crack in the Great Wall.
A crack? You mean Nonomiya's death?
I don't get it. Ogasawara ordered a hit so he could get rid of the Gray Zone? He's a Bleach Japan guy? I thought they were a bunch of goody two-shoes.
My question is, why would you do their bidding, Mabuchi? Why do something that would turn the Ijin 3 against you?
Ogasawara has bigger, badder friends than the Ijin fleas.
What do you mean?
The Great Wall. The Ijin 3. That's all over. The invasion starts tomorrow.
Invasion? By Bleach Japan?
No. You still don't get it? Come on, Kasuga.
What?
The backers of Bleach Japan are the Omi Alliance in Kamurocho.
Are you shitting me?
I'm going to be Ijincho's version of Masumi Arakawa. I'll sell this whole town to the Omi and get rewarded handsomely for it. They'll probably make me an officer. It's what I...
Don't ever compare yourself to Arakawa-san again.
Guys, if the Omi Alliance is coming here...
Yeah, about that. Let's go get that bastard Ogasawara to give us the lowdown.
Well, he and Namba went into that back room over there.
Yeah, I saw. Let's go find him.
Ogasawara's gone. He went out an exit further back.
Namba?
Bleach Japan is gonna blow the lid off the counterfeiting scheme, which will crush the Komiju. Maybe, just maybe, they'll find my brother too.
Non-chan.
If only I could have done it myself. No one's ever meant more to me than my brother. Look at the life I've endured to try to find him.
Did you see which way Ogasawara went?
You really should steer clear of this mess, Ichiban.
I just want to have some words.
Stay out of it. Just stay out of it, man!
Hey, you need to just focus on yourself right now. You got assassins after you. Just find somewhere to hide. At least until tomorrow. Mabuchi told us the Omi Alliance is coming tomorrow. They're invading. It'll be chaos. That's your chance to slip away, you get me? Can you do that?
I didn't ask for your advice.
Look, Non-chan, as much as this sucks for you, can you please think about the rest of us too?
Shut up!
Think about what Mabuchi and Ogasawara did. They murdered Nonomiya out of pure greed.
I know. But I need their help to find my brother.
Really? You're just leaving?
Want to stop me? Go for it. Hell, attack me from behind. I don't care.
You know we'd never pull that kind of shit. Don't be stupid, man. We're still buds.
Ugh, don't say that shit.
Joder, lo que debe pesar, ¿sabes? El pavo este. Para llevarlo ahí a cuestas.
Hey, I know how this crap feels, but we don't have time for it. Let's focus on the task at hand. Searching this Bleach Japan office. I think it's back there, and this is our chance. No one's around.
Yeah, you're right.
Vale, pues tenemos que investigar la oficina, ¿no? A ver qué encontramos. Esta es la oficina del encargado. ¿Algo por aquí a todo esto? ¿No parece? Bleach Japan. Tío, esto parece literalmente abstergo, Literalmente abstergo, tío. Se puede ir por aquí. Vale. Aquí hay algo, pero nos lo ponía desde... Ah, vale, examinar ahí. El cuadro este. El jefe del Bleach Japan. Flotadores de Osal, Bleach Japan.
Oh shit.
What's up?
This picture.
What about it?
The guy shaking hands with Ogasawara. I know him.
Yeah, that's Ryo Aoki, the governor. That's back when he was younger, and considering the backdrop there, probably around the time he and Ogasawara started Bleach Japan together. Aoki had to leave his post in order to run for governor, though.
He's governor? But... he's supposed to be dead.
Huh?
In Kamurocho, someone told me he died. I thought it was true.
I don't follow. You know Ryo Aoki?
Not Aoki. I know him as...
Hostia, este era el segundo de nuestra familia, ¿no?
The young master. His name is Masato Arakawa.
Ya ves.
Sir.
Era que veíamos hace 20 años. Estaba ahí en la oficina de los Sarakawa.
Those fossils pushing for highway funding.
It sounds like they're strongly against the infrastructure cuts. I imagine it's going to be a long fight. But you do have an appearance scheduled for that evening. Should I cancel it or maybe try to reschedule?
I have an appearance? Oh, yeah. Isn't this the one for that newspaper? They invited a bunch of kids to that, I thought.
Yes, sir.
¿Qué me ha sonado eso?
Let's not cancel it then.
Hostia, suena fatal, No será un puto pedófilo.
Wouldn't it look bad? I'm sure those parents have spared no expense making sure that
Qué mal pinta este tío,
for an occasion like this, right?
Hostia, me ha sonado muy mal,
I'm sure, but
it'll be fine.
Sonaba muy mal, tío.
Circles around those windbags and
Muy mal.
Deliberations wrapped up in no time. We can't disappoint the children, can we?
Understood, sir. We'll hold the appearance as scheduled.
You know what? Why don't you call it a night?
Good night, then.
It's Ogasawara.
Good news, I hope.
I finally found it. The party chair's secret weapon. Turns out it was on the other side of the Great Wall of Muscle this whole time.
Go figure.
If you have any of our visitors from Kansai you can spare, I could use the extra hands.
That's fine. We're already more than well staffed in Tokyo. I'm willing to send you all the manpower you'll need.
Un pedazo de edificio, tú, de 37 plantas. Hostia, ¿hemos completado el episodio 8? ¿Ha sido súper corto o me lo ha parecido a mí? Ha sido como mucho más corto que los otros este. Ha sido cortísimo, tío. Capítulo 9, Castillo de Naipes. Hostia, este se me ha hecho súper corto, tío. Sí, este ha sido el más corto de todos. Con diferencia.
Let's see. This probably has some juicy details.
Ryu Aoki, current governor of Tokyo, age 42. That's even the same age as the young master.
Don't freak out. Maybe it's all a coincidence.
It says Aoki was a shut-in until he was 20. Then he suddenly took off for America. He took political econ courses at Harvard, where he became close friends with Hajime Ogasawara. Then they came back to Japan. You know, I think they founded Bleach Japan that year.
Maybe by then he was already making all his shadowy plans.
Bleach Japan's agenda is hardly shadowy. In fact, it was pretty damn heartwarming for lots of folks. Seeing those youngsters demand decency, and Aoki's popularity skyrocketed. He was on magazine covers, on TV. He was in the public eye every day. Got a gig as a commentator eventually.
That's right, and then he entered politics. He left Ogasawara in charge of Bleach Japan. Looks like he didn't win the governor race by a landslide exactly, but now his approval rating is 80%.
Plus, he's got no political enemies. Life's good for him.
Are there any articles that say he has another name? That's what I want to know.
I don't see anything like that. But I still think you're jumping to conclusions.
I wouldn't write off what Kasuga's saying, though. There's a lot of stuff that make perfect sense if it turned out Masato Arakawa is the governor.
Yeah?
Like what?
Like his sudden gain in political support that I was just talking about. That was all because he destroyed the Tojo clan with his Kamurocho 3K plan.
Was that the plan to wipe out all the Yakuza?
Yeah. After he rolled it out, the Tojo officers vanished from the city like so much smoke in the wind.
Vanished?
Yeah. I mean, they probably just fled the city out of panic. They knew they were on the verge of getting busted. The 3K plan enacted a bunch of new anti-Yakuza laws. The cops had a smorgasbord of violations to pick from. They could have booked the whole damn Tojo clan. So yeah, I assume the officers skipped town when they saw the cloud of charges hovering over them.
Definitely sounds like they were backed into a corner.
Right. Although it wasn't really the 3K plan itself that made them feel trapped. It was more because the Tojo's internal affairs got leaked to the police. And I'd bet my life the guy who leaked it was Masumi Arakawa.
You think the patriarch of the Arakawa family colluded with the governor?
Well, if the governor is Masato like Kasuga thinks, then it's all in the family.
No tiene sentido.
Forget collusion. That's just plain nepotism. Hey, it would also give Arakawa a reason to betray his clan. He was more loyal to his son than he was to the Tojo clan. Most men would be.
Most men, yes, but not Arakawa-san.
Well, if you say so, but you have to admit, my theory makes sense. Arakawa is human. And what's more human than wanting the best for your child? Parents, even Yakuza parents, will do anything for their kids.
One thing I don't get. How did the young master hide his past? A Yakuza can't become governor.
Well, maybe he bought a family register.
You can just buy one?
Yep. It's easier to create a fictional person than you think. Yeah, doctor up a photo, slap on a false name, and file a fake official register. I mean, you can get by on that for a good while. As long as no one takes a deep look at your file, of course. Otherwise, it falls apart real quick.
Well, of course it does if it's all lies.
Right, but if you altered an existing register instead of making one from scratch, the lies wouldn't be so obvious. Now, I'm thinking there was probably an actual shut-in named Ryo Aoki. Masato bought or stole Aoki's family register and is impersonating him.
Is taking someone else's family register really that simple?
I never said it was simple, but it is possible, especially if you've got money or the right connections. Don't you think, Kasuga?
The young master would have had the money and connections to do it. So yeah, I can see it. But why would he go to all that trouble?
To hide his Yakuza background, so he could be governor. The public would never accept a politician with Yakuza roots.
Ichiban, who told you that Masato was dead?
One of my senpai from middle school, back in Kamurocho. It was just the other day, actually.
Maybe the Arakawa family started spreading that rumor around themselves.
Hold on! Hold the hell on!
Usted es verdad que el tío este está pensando quién es. Vale, no es el que decía yo que había uno que estaba rollo como era como un guardaespaldas, pero este iba en silla de ruedas, que creo que lo cuidábamos además. Vale, entonces no estaba confundiendo nombres. Es que tío, los nombres japoneses, como 50.000, llega un punto en los Yakuzas en los que hay 50.000 nombres japoneses, tío. Me pierdo que flipas.
What is it?
The young master couldn't walk. He used a wheelchair. The governor can walk.
Oh, then they can't be the same person. How could he hide a disability like that?
Well, the article said Aoki studied abroad in the US, right? Maybe he got surgery there.
No, the doctor said he was wheelchair-bound for life.
Well, maybe here in Japan that's true. But sometimes you can get procedures done in the US that aren't available here.
Hey, who's the guy who looks like there's a stick up his ass?
That's the police commissioner, Uchi.
Oh, your eternal rival.
I think I've seen him before.
When?
Sometime before I went to prison. But when was it?
Ah, el tipo este. Hostia puta. Era el tío este.
Oh, right. I saw him at a cabaret club I took the young master to. Yeah, Uchi was this dude that the young master's favorite girl was in love with.
Ah, so the governor and the police commissioner used to be rivals in love. Bet that made for a awkward meeting.
Yeah, I'm sure they remember each other, especially if Ichiban does. I wonder what all went down.
Damn. Kamurocho's looking like a pretty big piece of the puzzle now. But I can't really put it all together yet.
Joder, estoy como Ichiban, literal. Igual que él.
Confusing ass mess.
No point in dwelling on it right now. Let's call it a day. I'm beat.
Estoy reventado mentalmente, tío.
Guys, remember what Mabuchi said? The Omi Alliance is going to invade. You can sleep after hearing that?
Hell yeah. It's not like we can do anything about it when we're tired.
Good point. Let's head back and hit the hay.
We don't even need to head back.
Huh?
Hey, barkeep. Remember when I asked you about that room on the second floor?
Oh yeah, I cleaned it up for you. It's all yours.
Nice. Thanks.
What room?
There's some vacant space on the second floor. They're using it for storage right now, but I asked if we could use it as a hideout. I mean, your place definitely has its mood and all, but it was, getting kind of cramped. Here we'll have more room. Plus, at night, we can drink down here and then just stumble up to bed. How's that for convenience?
Yeah, it is great, but... You sure you're okay with this, pal?
Yeah, whatever. The room wasn't being used for anything, so it's no skin off my nose. Besides, I don't know how, but I heard you're fighting for the people of this town. And well, I'm not so desperate that I can't offer a shabby old room to a hero and his party.
Wow, dude. Thanks! We'll keep the room as neat as you keep your bourbon.
Smooth.
Wow. Enough with the whiskey puns, you two. You will drive me to drink.
Hey, If you don't like my jokes, you can forget about using the room.
Sí, tenía más personalidad un NPC random de un bar en este juego que un personaje principal en un juego de Ubisoft. Debería ver cómo está luchando la ciudad contra la amenaza de invasión de la alianza OMI. Supongo que se nos han metido un huevo de secundarias, ¿no? Tareas. ¡Hostia! Madre mía. Tengo para rato con estas secundarias, ¿eh? Esto me encanta hacerlo por mi cuenta, tío. Fuera de stream. Todas las secundarias que haya son la putísima hostia, tío. Vale, ¿qué tenemos que hacer ahora exactamente? Tareas. Bastante escondite para ver qué está pasando. Vale, o sea, tengo que mover por la ciudad, supongo. Contestar. Hola, Hamako, ¿qué ocurre? Ha venido un Yakuza a buscarte. ¿Cómo? Un tipo llamado Totsuka del clan Seiryu. Totsuka, ¿eh? ¿Qué aspecto tenía? Le acompañaban un montón de sus hombres. Me da que van a ir bar por bar preguntando por ti. Yo en tu lugar no me acercaría a mi local durante un tiempo. Tengo que irme. Espera, Hamako. Joder, están... Ya han empezado la búsqueda, ¿sabes? Juegos del hambre esto. ¿Qué he dicho? Por lo visto, Totsuka está buscándonos, así que dice que no deberíamos ir a su local. ¿Eh? Pero pensaba que Totsuka estaba... Sí, yo creía que el clan Seiryu le había leído la cartilla por la estafa de la residencia de ancianos. Lo que significa que deberíamos ir a verlo con nuestros propios ojos. Aunque nos haya dicho que no nos acerquemos. Puedes mantenerte al margen si lo prefieres. Gilipollas, yo también voy. Buena. Voy a ver a Hamako. Vale, pues vamos a Hamako. Hay un que taxi para ir. Deberíamos ir, tío, a ver si podemos mejorar. A menos, ni que sea nuestra arma, que sea la arma de la tipa esta nueva que tenemos en el grupo. A ver si podemos mejorar algo. Este tío es que el episodio anterior y la mitad del antepenúltimo ha habido tanta cantidad de revelación de información que es que, tío, estoy como Ichiban, estoy hecho un puto lío, tío. Estoy hecho un puto lío, tío. O sea, es que se nos han revelado un montón de cosas en una hora, por ahí. Héroe, escudo antibalas. Me falta Cemedine Super X. Hostia, no sé ni qué es, tío. No sé ni qué es. ¿Esto lo podemos mejorar? Pues a tope, ¿eh? A tope. No podemos más. Bueno, al menos ha mejorado bastante, ¿eh? Y de armas que podemos fabricar. ¿Qué tenemos? Escoba de acero. Ojito, ¿eh? Ojito con la escoba de acero. Va, pues es para el trabajo de... No, para el trabajo que estoy yo, para mi clase. Este vendría muy bien, tío. Slapjack noqueador. Palanca megatón. Hostia, ojo, a este bolso. Nos falta... Hostia, hay cada bolso aquí, tío, que para la tipa esta le vendría de putísima madre. La verdad. Vendajes eléctricos. Hostia, ¿el trabajo este cuál es, tío? Igual cambio al policía de clase, ¿eh? Es que, tío, a ver, ¿cuánto es? ¿Cuánto mete el...? Mira este escudo, tío. Mira este escudo. Escudo dorado. Ataque 125, ¿eh? Bolso aromático, bolso de maquillaje rígido. Hostia, tío, hay muy buenos... muy buenas armas aquí, ¿eh? Pero necesitamos materiales. Necesitamos materialitos. Bueno, vámonos. ¿Cuántas secundarias hay en total ahora mismo? Espérate. ¿Cuántas se nos han añadido? Rollo en el mapa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6, 7, 8 secundarias nuevas. Buena. Secundarias, tío, lo dicho. Me encanta hacerlas por mi cuenta tranquilamente. Son súper entretenidas. Vamos a ir para allá. Vale. Vamos a probar el cúter, a ver cómo va ahora el tema cúter. Bueno, a ver, con una habilidad tampoco hará mucho, creo. Más con básico. Joder. Lo que mete el puto ataque ese, tío. Joder. Amo de los trucos. Hostia, tío, madre mía lo que mete, tú. Madre mía lo que mete, tú. Joder. Aquí el amigo. Hostia, me ha robado el cocoro. Se ha venido sin usar. Venga tú, a tu casa. A robar a tu puta casa. Ok. Ok. Vale. Buah, es que el ataque este, tío. A ver cuánto le mete al policía. No mete. Es que las mujeres tienen muy poca vida, tío. Es que mira. Un básico del pavo este con el monopatín. Bueno, con el skate, vaya. Y es que nos deja a un cuarto de vida. Es que no aguantan nada, tío. No aguantan nada.
Senile old bitch. Do you want your bar destroyed? Huh?
You boys do what you gotta do.
Listen, Granny. I don't gotta do anything. It don't benefit me at all to wreck your place. So why don't you just tell me what I want to know? Where's Kasuga? Folks said you would know.
If everyone told you to jump off a cliff.
Este es el de la residencia. Joder, no sé hablar, tío. Este es el de. Mi cerebro no puede. Este es el de la residencia de ancianos. Por fin. Lo he podido decir. Que le metimos una buena paliza, mira cómo está. Hasta ahora con la venda esa en la cabeza.
So, do you feel like talking yet, Grandma?
Le pegan una hostia en la cabeza y la destruyen, ¿eh?
And this time, try to have better aim. Yes, sir. Kasuga, you decided to show up.
Idiot. Why are you here?
I'm the kind of guy who does whatever I'm told not to do. You okay, Hamako-san?
Don't think that I was trying to protect you guys or anything. It wasn't like that.
Oh, sure. You just didn't approve of these guys' bad manners, right? You're too classy a lady.
Yep. They just weren't up to my standards.
Will you let us handle it from here, though?
Yeah. I think you've got it.
Here, stop right there!
Out of the way, you shit.
Vaya matado.
Are you already back in the chairman's good graces, Totska?
I don't care what he thinks of me anymore. I'm done with the old man.
You are?
Yeah, because the stupid Ijincho standoff was a fucking scam. Our bosses forced us to sit on our asses no matter what happened. Meanwhile, they raked in the cash.
Who told you that?
Bleach Japan. They've been spreading the word. We're not gonna be a goddamn joke anymore. Hell, the chairman's acting like Laomon never even shot up our boys. Our captain left to raid Zhao's men, and now he's a guest in Zhao's restaurant.
It's all bullshit and we're not taking it anymore. My boys here agree with me. We're all together on this. You can't stop us, Kasuga. Even our brothers at HQ are ready to tear down Hoshino.
Let me get this straight. You become top dog, and the first thing you want to do with that power is come after me?
Sure. Come after you, tear you limb from limb, dump the pieces in the bay.
Huh. Let's say you actually managed to pull that off. Then what?
Then I'd take control of the counterfeiting racket, along with this entire fucking town!
Venga, a putiazos. Jefe ese del clan, otro jefe, tío. Que estará... Ahora, joder, ahora es nivel 25. Somos nivel 23, 24, no sé yo, cómo nos vamos a... Igual hay que hacer algo en secundaria, subir de nivel. Me lo veo. Vale. Vamos a usar esto. Esto se cura bastante, de hecho. Estos van a aguantar, tío, que lo flipas. Buah, mira, es que mira lo que saca un básico de Ichiban, tío. Ahora. Si me cargo rápido a los secuaces. Vale. Buah, es que mira. Es que mira esto. Voy a curar aquí a la amiga. Vale, usamos esto. A ver si puedo focusear. O sea, focusear primero en... Centrarme primero en estos. Que ya solo queda un miembro del clan. Y luego ya nos centramos en el Big Boss. Bueno, esto no aguanta tanto, Buah. Es que las waifus, tío, las destruyen. Vale, curémosla. Venga. Ahora a por el pavo este, que supongo que aguantará bastante. Bueno, a ver, tampoco te creas, No, tampoco te crees que aguanta mucho menos que el pavo ese, que el Laoma. Aguanta muchísimo menos. Joder, ya ves, a básicos lo reventamos. A básicos lo destruimos, tío. Está. 26.000 yenes. Mira, subimos de nivel. Nuevo rango. Nuevo nivel. Nuevo nivel y nuevo rango. Fantástico.
You are no Yakuza leader. Go play king of the playground at some park. If Hamako-san ever tells me you showed your sorry-ass face around here, I'll roll you into a bamboo mat and toss you in the river. That's a promise. We clear? We're clear.
Me encanta el ringtone, tío.
Hello?
It's Xiao. I'm really busy, so I'll make this quick.
Okay.
We underestimated Bleach Japan big time. Turns out the Omi Alliance is behind them. From the start, their plan was to take out the EG-3. Laoma was just using you to get that done.
I was thinking the same thing.
Wait, you already knew? And here I thought I was finally gonna get a thanks out of you.
Someday.
Maybe I shouldn't bother telling you the other stuff I know.
Do it just in case, you know?
As we speak, Bleach Japan protesters are marching to Komiju. About 1,000 of them.
What?
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, they aren't civilians. They're only soldiers. It's a Yakuza invasion disguised as a political protest. Fucking coward.
Seriously?
They're gonna try and get at the counterfeiting machine. I just know it. The Great Wall's strength depends on that thing.
So the Omi want to expose the Ijin 3's whole operation?
They're just the muscle. The orders come from Bleach Japan. Bleach Japan knows all about the counterfeiting.
And they figure if they destroy that, they'll destroy the Great Wall.
Yeah, but that's where you come in. Assuming you still want to lend the Komiju a hand.
Why us? Why not your guys?
I wish I could use my guys, but there's sort of a coup going on.
What?
Mabuchi's been whipping all the boys into a frenzy. They ain't happy the counterfeiting was kept secret.
And what? How it's full-on mutiny?
Yeah. He's out there saying the Ijin 3 bosses live the high life without sharing the wealth. A lot of my crew are buying it. My chances of getting a knife in the back are pretty high right now. And so are Chairman Hoshino's. So yeah, I'm not gonna send away what few loyal guys I got left.
I get it.
So can you help? Don't make me beg.
You begging me might be interesting.
Look, help us now and the Ijin 3 will forget all about the Namba business.
Really? Do I have your word on that?
Yeah. I'll talk to him myself. They'll come around. We got a deal?
We do. But I still feel like I'm getting the raw end of it.
As long as you're taking it. Ah, shit, I'm out of time for chit-chat. But let me tell you one more thing. The guy giving these orders to Bleach Japan, it's the director, Ogasawara.
He hung up. He asked us to go help the Komiju.
Us? Help them?
In exchange for letting Namba off the hook, right?
Yeah, your hearing's good, Adachi. Did you also hear that Ogasawara's behind the whole thing?
So I guess we'll be paying him a visit too.
Definitely. I've got a lot of questions for our pal Kume.
Vale, pues para que Omijul, hay un montón de zonas que están cerradas, están bloqueadas, pero que no se puede ir, vaya. Supongo que no podemos coger ni un taxi, imagino. Es como un evento de estos. Supongo que no podemos coger taxi, imagino. No, porque ahí hay taxis. Ahí de primeras hay taxis y ahora no hay. Vale, estamos ya cerca de llegar. Hostia, por ahí, ahora que lo pienso, ah, no, justo ahí había una zona que no nos dejaban pasar porque no teníamos suficiente nivel de atributo. Luego, si me acuerdo, veré si puedo entrar o no. Dios, vaya manifestación, tú. Vaya manifestación. Ahí están los manifestantes de Bleach Japan. ¿Va en serio? Son un ejército. Para ser exactos, un ejército de Omi. Sí, es imposible que Bleach Japan movilice tanta gente con sus tácticas habituales. Es de locos ver a tantos Yakuza en el mismo lugar. ¿Y todos se dirigen hacia los Yomijul? Creo que no podríamos detener esto ni aunque lo intentáramos. Exacto, cuando hayamos acabado, las zonas grises se darán paso a un desierto. Kume, ¿qué pretendíais conseguir viniendo aquí? Poca cosa. ¿No debería Ogasawara estar viendo esto? Es nuestro director, así que encabeza la manifestación. Y muy pronto llamará la atención sobre el problemilla de falsificación de esta ciudad. ¡Ja! Gracias a nosotros ha llegado el día en que la gran muralla de matones por fin caerá. Nos van a hacer un bucaque aquí. Nos van a decir, bajaos los pantalones, hijos de puta. Con que nosotros, ¿Te refieres a todos estos tíos que habéis traído para llevar a cabo vuestra limpieza? Sabes que todos son Yakuza Omi, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo? ¿Qué narices ha sido eso? Un ciudadano ejemplar como yo no va a aceptar eso sin chistar. En tal caso, quizá deberías intentar disimular ese acento cerrado de Kansa y amigo. ¿Eh? ¿Me está diciendo que no eres de los Omi? ¿Qué os ha parecido mi imitación del acento de Kansai? De lujo, ¿Crees que es buena idea tomarnos el pelo? Creo que les debes una disculpa. Si lo haces, puedo hacer que se retiren. ¿Quieres que me rebaje? Por supuesto. Puedes empezar por ponerte de rodillas. El paquete completo, Sí. De lo contrario, puede que no te gusten las consecuencias. Ahora solo yo puedo salvarte. Vaya amenazas de mierda para alguien que se piensa que se está limpiando el mundo. Eres tan malvado como el que más. Sí. Quédate, fulana. Vaya, tu verdadera cara sale a la luz. Pero si yo soy una fulana, tú eres la mierda de la suela de mis zapatos. Zorra. ¿No nos estamos explicando bien? Nunca nos arrodillaremos ante ti. No sois más que unos matones de mierda. Ja, menuda banda de payasos de los cojones. No os reiréis tanto cuando acabe con vosotros. Consideradlo un saludo para el trío de Ijin. Estos son unos mierdas, tío. Estos son unos pringaos. Estos son unos pringaos. Los más así básicos no aguantan nada. Los que más aguantan. El que más aguanta es el del medio. Es el. Bueno, el del medio. El de la barra bestia, el Kune este. A tu casa, compañero. Vale, fallado, fantástico. Es que estos no hace falta ni gastar ataques especiales ni habilidades. Básicos y listo. Oh, fuck. Me acordaba del ataque, el puto. Vale, para tu casa. Vamos a por este, si no solo nos queda Kume. Pero bueno, ya ves que tampoco es que aguante aquí una barbaridad. Bueno, a ver, para ser uno de Bleach Japan. Hombre, aguanta, lo suyo. Pero que aguantaría menos, la verdad. No os voy a mentir. Vale, esto en principio no hace nada. Voy a hacerle esto. A ver si conseguimos que sangre. Vale, guay. Sangrado electrificado. Vale. Fácil. Nuevo nivel. Ya tocaba subir de nivel. Nuevo nivel. Nuevo rango. Madre mía, aquí sube todo el mundo, tío. ¿Qué es que os vais a llevar de esta? Esto es un ataque. Que nosotros te hemos atacado. No podíais caer más bajo ni queriendo. Llegados a este punto, debo felicitaros. ¿Cuántos de vosotros erais contra solo nosotros tres, Escucha, ¿sabías que estos tíos eran Yakuza Omi? No, el director dijo que venía a apoyarnos de las oficinas de Bleach Japan de todo el país. ¿De verdad no lo sabías? Soy sincero. Bueno, sí que pensaba que parecían peligrosos. Entonces sí que creías que había algo extraño. Pero ignorarlo era increíblemente conveniente, Que te den. A ver, yo no soy ningún experto, pero ¿no dirías que eso es una zona gris? ¿Qué está pasando en Gomishul? La manifestación debe de estar entrando ya. Si no, solo es cuestión de tiempo. Si os atacan tantos, ni siquiera Seon Hugh los podrá asustar. En fin, más os vale ponernos en marcha. Me encanta que esté en inglés y en japonés. La pancarta. ¿Y si intentamos pasar desapercibidos entre los manifestantes?
Wow.
Buena idea. Podría funcionar. Los dejamos ahí desnudos. Claro, la bola esta los empieza a atacar. Ves ahí una increíble masacre.
Oh yeah. Here we fucking go.
Vea que Omiyul. Está petado esto, ¿eh? Foto de papel. Los de Bleach Japan están por todas partes. Nos van a destrozar como no estemos listos. Estoy listo. Vale, allá vamos.
You see him? No! There's too many people!
Even if he's here, there's no way we can get to him in this crowd.
Hey! You with the spider hair!
El pelo estropajo.
Ah, shit. That's the guy Kume was with.
Look at this riffraff! Let's show them they're not welcome!
I think we better make ourselves scarce.
Agreed.
You think we'll let you rats scamper away? Prepare to be exterminated!
Pues venga, a reventar manifestantes. Oh, grulla voladora. No, ¿qué es lo de esto? Esto hace daño en área. Hostia, han aguantado bastante bien, ¿eh? Hostia, va con una pistola, tío. Un pavo de estos. Flipas. Tenemos un gigagolpe. Sí, pero consume que flipas esto, tío. Mega golpe, gigagolpe. Vamos a probar el gigagolpe, va. ¿Qué lo tenemos? Dios. Esto para grandes multitudes va a ir de putísima madre. La verdad. Cao. Es que, tío, las waifus no aguantan nada, tío. Super sad. Es super sad. Vale, queda uno que ya va a caer en breves. No, no me hagas focus a la waifu. Menos mal que ha fallado. Dan bastante pasta estas peleas, ¿eh? Eso está guay. Madre de Dios.
Yo! Who gave you permission to start the party without me, you little shits?
Asshole! Quit swinging that thing around!
I thought I was a goner.
Kasuga, that's an Omi Alliance lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Reiji Ishioda. Don't you remember him?
I don't think so.
Really? He was at that officers meeting in Kamurocho, the place where you were shot.
Ah, vale.
Hey, I've seen that mangy ass hair before. I know you. Yeah, I remember. You're the guy the acting captain shot.
So what if I am?
I'm surprised you're alive. Why are you here?
Oh, it's a real tearjerker of a story. You better grab some tissues before I tell it.
Damn. That dramatic, huh?
Do you actually want to hear it?
No, you dumbass. Tell your stories in hell. Time to go balls to the wall. Shit.
Está loco, ¿eh? Habrá que pelear contra la máquina esta. ¡Oh! Madre de Dios. Como nos pegue un guantazo nos va a reventar. Básicamente, si nos... O sea, es insta-kill, vaya. Si nos da la bola de munición es insta-kill.
Let him come. You see what just happened? He took out his own crew.
Yeah, they're scared now, so they might hang back. Keep your eyes on that ball.
Vale, ok. Será full tanque. Tengo miedo de cuando ataque, tío. Tengo bastante miedo de cuando empiece a usar ataques, la verdad. Vale, no puedo usar esto contra él. Buah, ese le saca bastante, ¿eh? Dios. Dios. Vale, no es insta-kill. Creo. No es insta-kill, no. Bueno, creo no es insta-kill porque no se ha matado de una. Voy a curarme. Con uno de estos. Que tampoco quiero gastar las curaciones buenas. Todas al menos. Vale. Vale, sale del vehículo. Guay. A por Adachi. Poder bajo. Vamos a usar esto. Vale. Voy a curarme. Con esto. No, joder. Hostia, me he liado. Pensaba que era la otra waifu. Fuck. Vale, hacemos esto. Está aturdido, pero no va a durar eternamente, obviamente. No va a durar el aturdimiento eternamente. Hay que aprovechar. Vale, vuelve otra vez dentro, ¿no? Sí. Bueno, pero la vida se mantiene. O sea, si le... Vale, sí, la vida se mantiene. Eso está guay, ¿ves? Que la vida se comparta entre máquina y humano en este caso. Eso está guay. Vale, voy a curarme ahora sí. Bueno. Vas a ver. Vas a ver lo que mete esto, tío. Dios. Dios santo bendito. Uf, madre mía. Madre mía el daño, tú. Madre mía el daño, tío. En principio con un par de ataques más especiales ya deberíamos. Mira, ya está. Con este. Guay. 30.000 yenes. Nuevo nivel. Fantástico. Joder. Ataca poco, pero cuando atacaba... Uff.
Oh, what the hell? That thing still works? What's wrong with this piece of shit? Maybe I'll just give it some more juice. Let's have some pancakes. Sancho, attach-side! My condolences to the recently squished. It's kind of a damn shame to have to flatten that woman, though. She was just my type. Huh? This damn thing's stuck.
Buena.
That was a close one. Let's get the hell out of here. That dude was into you. Why do you always attract the weirdos?
Shut up. I don't really want to think about it.
Hey! What's happening over there? Got pancakes or not? Clear that rubble and let's find out.
Yo me hubiese esperado que la bola le volviese a él del muro y que le diese a él, ¿sabes? O sea, le diese como de contraataque. Ese tal Ishi Yoda es un teniente Omi, ¿no? Arakawa sabe bien a quién elegir. No es el único. Tiene 3. ¿3?
Yeah.
Sí, primero tenemos a Ishioda, el tipo que acabamos de ver. Siempre ha sido algo impredecible y eso juega a su favor. Se dice que incluso en Kansai era bastante imprudente y que a los mandamases les costaba mantenerlo a raya. Salta a la vista. Sea un bala perdida o no, no se le da nada mal esto. Cuando la alianza Omi se trasladó a Kamurocho, Ishioda estaba al frente.
Wow.
Entiendo. ¿Los otros dos tenientes? Yep. A uno de ellos lo conoces bastante bien. Yo, Shawashiro. El capitán Shawashiro. Shawashiro es la mano derecha de Arakawa desde hace mucho tiempo, así que fue fácil escogerlo como teniente. El tercer tío se llama Tendo. ¿Quién es? Solo sé que antes era boxeador. Supongo que de peso pesado, teniendo en cuenta que es como un toro. ¿Por qué un boxeador denunciaría para ser Yakuza? Ni idea. Tampoco es que ningún Yakuza lo sea de nacimiento. En fin, se dice que Tendo es el favorito de Arakawa de la banda de Kansai. Ya. Ishioda, Shawashiro y Tendo. Esos tres son los tenientes del capitán y todos nos pueden dar problemas. Seguro que Arakawa es el único que sabe cómo mantenernos a raya. ¿Quién será? Soy Yojin Han. Os he estado observando desde una posición más elevada. Luchar contra una bola de demolición ha sido algo increíble, Kasuga. Así que ahora solo te vas a dedicar a espiar, no sé cómo va esto. Perdonad, ¿no ibais a venir a ayudarnos? Al menos eso pensaba Zhao de los Liumang.
No.
Solo lo hacemos por Nambad, no por vosotros. Pero hay un grupo enorme de Omi bloqueando el camino. No hay modo de pasar por ahí. Bueno, en vista de la pelea de antes he tomado una decisión. ¿Qué significa esto? Nos gustaría obsequiarte con un regalo. Lo cierto es que es algo muy valioso. ¿Eh? No entiendo. ¿Qué me vais a dar? Nos gustaría contar con vuestra ayuda, aunque eso suponga pagar un precio muy alto. Espero que esto exprese nuestra sinceridad. Aunque yo diría que no tiene ningún valor monetario. Tío, estás dando muchos rodeos. Me gustaría que fueras lo antes posible en un restaurante de yakiniku llamado por mesa de Eomeoni. Les diré a los empleados que vas para allá.
Hey.
Oye, ¿no puedes decirme de qué va esto? Eomeoni significa madre en coreano. Hasta luego. No lo entiendo. No tengo capullo. ¿Qué ha dicho? Que nos quiere dar algo. ¿Tenemos que darnos con estas mierdas justo ahora? Es una lástima que los tíos buenos siempre estén pirados. Ojalá nos dijera las cosas a las claras y se dejara de acertijos. Un restaurante de yakinikus que se llama Promesa de Omeoni, ¿eh? Habrá que ir a echar un vistazo. Que a ver qué nos da, ¿eh? Igual nos da alguna arma así súper tocha o algo, yo qué sé. Vale, sombrero de pirata. Si no tiene nada ella para poderse poner. Qué triste, ¿no? Qué sad. Es aquí dentro, ¿no? Sí, es aquí dentro. Joder, cómo pinta esto a lugar sucio, pero sucio, ¿eh? De estos de los cuales el chicote haría sus programas. Tiene otra parte trasera. Por aquí, por favor. ¿Pero qué? A ver, ¿qué es eso que nos tiene que enseñar? No digas a nadie que lo que estés a punto de ver y escuchar. ¿Queda claro? ¿Eh? Ah, claro. A través de este pasadizo se llega al distrito residencial subterráneo de los Yomijul. ¿Eh? ¿Qué? Si tenía un pasadizo como este, ¿por qué no nos lo dijo antes? ¿Pensó que era mejor esperar hasta después de que lucháramos contra una puta grúa? Ya ves. Este pasadizo es un secreto que hemos protegido con nuestras vidas. Vale, pero aún así, si alguien se enterara de la existencia de este pasadizo, se revelaría una debilidad fatal para los Gyomijul. Espero que entendáis todo lo que significa todo lo que significa que lo compartamos con vosotros. Supongo que eso explica que Jungi Han lo llamara regalo. ¿Comprendéis ahora su importancia? Sí, me aseguraré de que nadie se entere. Gracias. Cuando llamó, no podía creer lo que estaba oyendo. Joder, pensaba que era un arma o algo, tío. Jamás imaginé que llegaría el día en que le hablaríamos a un extraño de este pasadizo. Si Jungi Han nos concede esto, debe tener mucha fe en vuestras habilidades. Fe, ¿eh? Hasta donde sabemos, este camino lleva directo al infierno. Yo creo que es un gesto muy bonito. Supongo que solo debemos animarnos a pasar por aquí para salvar a los Gyomijul. Después, Zhao tendrá que perdonar a Namba. Buen trabajo, Kasuga. Pero me temo que el tiempo apremia. ¿Por qué? ¿Tan mal están las cosas? La barricada acaba de caer. La alianza Omi ha empezado a invadir Gyomijul. ¿Qué está haciendo Seong Hui? Estaba intentando ponerse en contacto con un Yutaka Okikubo. ¿Y? ¿Qué pasa si lo consigue? No lo sé. Eso dependerá de Okikubo. Vaya, jamás te había visto tan tenso. Se ve que es muy serio. Creo que así está más mono. No lo fastidies después de que haya confiado en nosotros con el pasadizo super secreto. Nos alegra que lo hicieras. ¿Seguro? Tened en cuenta que he sopesado todos los riesgos de antemano. ¿Eh? Si nos traicionáis e intentáis escapar, os mataré con mis propias manos. Olvidad lo que he dicho. No es mono. O sea que esto es un pasadizo que llegaba directamente a la base.
Yes, sir, I see. Well, if that's what you really want, then we'll comply. I know you don't have too many options right now.
What did Okikubo say?
Kasuga, will you lend us a hand? We only have about 2 minutes before the Omi arrive. That's not enough time to burn all the evidence of counterfeiting.
Wait, you're going to burn it all?
Yes, Okikubo ordered us to pull the plug. There will be no more fake currency made in Ijincho. None of us realized how serious the Omi Alliance was about destroying the Great Wall. That failure is on us. Shutting it down won't be enough. That would allow evidence of Ogikubo's involvement to survive. We need to burn it all. That's my decision. Jungi-han, see that a healthy fire gets started.
Songhui, that will burn down our entire surveillance system, as well as our home. The only safe haven for us in this world. Everyone living here depends on it.
I know. I'm aware of the consequences.
Ah. Then please, forgive me for questioning you. 야, 히바리오 모조리 다 가져와. 시간 없어. 서둘러.
You're really going to burn it all down to save Ogikubo? Even if it costs you everything?
Ogikubo was the only one who ever gave a shit about us. He carved us out a home. It wasn't perfect, but we owe him so much. I'm doing this to pay back our debt to him. I wouldn't even call it a true sacrifice.
Most people would call it arson. You want us to help you?
Not with the burning. I just need you to stall the Omi Alliance. Keep them here, at this spot. It won't be for long. We just need enough time to get the fire going.
I don't know.
Please, we need you.
Songhui, please, don't.
Yeah, enough already. Stand up straight.
Huh?
To be honest, I never really liked you. And I hope you realize we don't owe Ogikubo shit. But a woman as proud as her doesn't bow without a hell of a good reason.
Whoa.
She's finally speaking from the heart. This is as real as it gets. Do you understand?
I do now. Sorry. I'm kind of dense when it comes to women.
Not me. I'm good in that area, in case anybody was wondering.
So you'll help? You'll stall them?
Yep, we're doing this.
Saiko-san.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Tremenda waifu, Prepárate para la batalla. Tenemos para curarnos y demás. Uy, espérate. No quiero ir por ahí aún. Caja de objetos. No tenemos nada, vale. Supongo que hay que hablar con el tío este.
Yo.
Espera. Espérate, crack. Por aquí no podemos ir, vale, ok. Pues... Tienen cámaras de seguridad por todo por toda la ciudad, vaya. Por toda la puta ciudad, tú.
Yep.
Vale, pues para adelante.
Yo.
Sí. Vamos allá. Esta supongo que será una sección larga. Siempre que hay una...
Hey, I recognize most of them.
Míralo. Namba. Nuestro amigui.
You guys aren't dead? Shouldn't you be splattered on a wrecking ball?
Nope. Lucky you. You get to fight us again.
It's just crazy you're still alive.
Me?
Yeah. Think about it. First, you were shot by Captain Arakawa. Isn't that right?
None of your business.
I mean, by all accounts, you should be dead. Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean by all accounts?
I heard Arakawa had his own men dispose of your body. Next time I see him, I should ask him why you're still alive. Well, why you were alive.
Ogasawara-san, the printer's in there. They're trying to burn the evidence.
Ishiura-san. Shit. No wonder there were hardly any Komijul guards.
They were all busy barbecuing the place.
Ichiban, move! What are you doing? We're about to lose all the evidence.
Nobody's getting past me. Sorry, but I made a promise to Songhui.
You did what?
I swore to her that I would buy her enough time to torch the joint. And Namba, this is for your sake too.
You son of a... Ichiban!
Hurry up and take them out! This time, I'll make sure you die.
Don't get in my way.
Buah, hay que pelear contra Namba. Es rollo como un doble boss. Bueno, sí, un doble boss. Con un par de pavos de estos ahí. Ahora vengo, por cierto. Y nos cargamos a estos tíos. Volví. Vale, pues vamos a por estos. Supongo, deduzco que van a ir, o sea, van a aparecer secuaces de estos todo el rato que ayuden al... No, pero vamos a ir a por estos primero, por los más débiles. Te aguantan bastante, Buah, esta pelea va a costar, ya me lo veo. Ya me lo veo. Hostia, no tengo PMs, tío. Vale. Es débil al rayo, Hostia, ves. Saca bastante. Vale, me baja la defensa. Buah. Si ya tenemos poca defensa. Llegan refuerzos, ¿vale? Flipas. Vale. Usemos esto ahí. Vale, uno ha caído. Fantástico. ¿A quién es débil al cañón espumoso? Vale, ese es débil al cañón espumoso. Bueno, a ver, débil tampoco es que le haya sacado tanto. La verdad, joder. Vaya ostiones mete, tío. Vaya ostiones mete, compañero. Voy a curar a... la waifu. Que está ahí. Vamos a curarla. Vale. A ver qué hace este. Este no hace mucho realmente, ¿eh? O sea, solo nos para estando cosas. Joder, mete uno de hostias el pavo este. Dios. Dios. Vaya locura, tío. Vaya locura, tú. Vaya locura, tú. Ponemos a Ichiban. Es que ahora nos van a atacar. Y todo lo que hemos ganado, más o menos, entre comillas, lo vamos a perder. Es que deberíamos curar a... Bueno, a ver, aún tenemos lo de revivir. Que a malas... Es que si todos no vamos curando, no vamos a hacer nada, tío. Vale, queda uno de los pequeños. Buah, es que flipas. Es que flipa, tú. Madre de Dios. Madre de Dios. Esta pelea es complicadita, ¿eh? Bastante complicadita, de hecho. Vale, voy a resucitar a alguien. Vale. Voy a resucitar a... Sí, a Koichi. Que aún... Es que si resucitamos a la otra, se la van a cargar en nada. Y este aún puede aguantar un poco más. Dentro de todo. No llames a otro. No. Puto pesado. Buah, es que flipa, tío. Si no me curo... Esto nos puede venir bien porque nos cura a todo el grupo 100. Pero es que... Ya me dirás tú. Vale, lo que voy a hacer aquí es gastar el gigagolpe este. Vale. Ya solo quedan los dos Big Bosses. Vale, me tomo esto. Habrá que comprar un montón de consumibles, después de esto. Joder. Vale, crack. ¿Estás bien? A ver, curémonos un pelín. Chile. Claro, esto se tiene que cocinar. Esto me lo tomo yo. Vale. Ok. Vamos a intentar primero ir a por este. Y luego ya nos centramos en Namba. Este está ya bastante tocado. Joder. Vaya hostias metes, compañero. Vale, vamos a curar a Ichiban. ¿La van a cargar? Sí, la cargan. Necesitamos... Voy a perder un turno, tío, porque necesitamos... PMs. Necesitamos PMs ya. 30 PM es muy poco. Al menos 100 DPS y 100 DPM que me recupere. Vale. A ver si con esto lo dejamos. Vale, está un turno. Un turno más y este cae. Joder. Sacabas tanto, cabrón, cuando estabas en mi grupo. Madre mía, tú. Qué cabrón. Vale. Ahora solo nos queda ya el vagabundo. Hay que sudar para esta pelea, tío, Joder. Y se cura, claro. Es que tenía las habilidades que tenía con nosotros cuando estaba en nuestro grupo, vaya. Cabrón. Aún así parece que aguanta menos, O sea, en cuanto a aguante, tiene menos, Tiene menos que el otro. Vale, guay. 40.000 yenes. Hemos subido de nivel prácticamente todos. Buena, buena. Buenísima.
Fuckers. Shit. I don't like the looks of that smoke. Let's bounce. Cowards! Where are you going? Fools. This isn't over yet.
What?
Le daba en lo que siendo las partes nobles.
Damn it!
Since you came all this way, allow us to show you some hospitality, Ogasawara-san.
Todo arde descontroladamente. Hostia, poner a arder cables es muy peligroso. O sea, podría ser muy peligroso.
Namba. All of this is gonna be lost to history now. All the counterfeit bills. And my brother. You had to wait until the very end to stab me in the back.
Namba, I wish I could have saved something that would have led you to your brother. But your life was on the line, man.
Shut up! If you ask me, Namba, you have very good friends.
You call them friends?
Yes. And I can help you with your problem. You want to know where your brother is?
Huh?
He was very close to discovering the truth of the fake bills in Ijincho. I knew that if he discovered that truth, I'd have to kill him. But I also knew that killing him would be a terrible waste of his talent. So I found a way to use him.
Where is he now?
He's residing among the outcasts of our residential district. He's not allowed to leave, of course.
No, but he's safe and well.
Really? What the fuck? Why did you tell us? I know it would have been risky, but still.
Far too risky. We couldn't tell you. and we especially couldn't tell Namba-san. He's been a prime target of the Ijin 3 ever since he found out about the counterfeiting.
Well, I do see what you mean.
You ought to realize the only reason we're telling you now is because your friends helped me by risking their lives. And they did that for you, not me. Just so you know.
So what do you say, Namba?
I can't just take her word for it. I need to see him for myself.
Let's get the hell out of here then. I really don't feel like getting burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, stand up, let's go!
Podemos ser amiguis.
What do you think this place is? The public jail?
Don't worry, we won't be staying long. I just couldn't think of anywhere else we could take a guy we kidnapped.
Did it have to be here, though?
Sorry.
You're not gonna torture him, are you? I can't allow that.
This guy's the director of Bleach Japan. He led an Omi Alliance army into Ijincho. Thanks to him, the Great Wall of Muscle's about to come down.
Is that true?
Yeah. So do you really want to let him walk out of here? Think about it.
Not really. Okay. Just be gone by morning.
We got it. Thanks. Boy, do I have a lot of questions for you, Ogasawara-san. Lucky it's a long time till sunrise.
Te vas a pasar muy mal, amigo. Hostia, los episodios... ¿Soy yo? ¿O duran súper poco ahora, tío? O sea, duran poquísimo, ¿eh? O sea, hoy hemos hecho 2 episodios más lo que nos faltaba del... de 1. Capítulo 10. Duran poco, tío, ¿eh? Duran muy poco.
Yo, Sachan. How's Namba?
He ran off to go see his brother. It's really cute how he wants to check on him.
Yeah. I couldn't be happier for the guy.
Same with me. I didn't think he'd make it, to tell you the truth. It's nice to hear some good news for once.
Yeah. Even if it means Nanba will probably be saying goodbye soon.
Makes sense. He only came here to look for his bro. Not like he's got much reason to hang with us anymore.
Yeah. I realize that.
In the meantime, we need to get this guy talking.
Let's get started then.
Ungag him. Don't you dare shout. Try anything funny, you'll catch hell. Try to run, you get hit. Don't answer a question, you get hit. That's how it has to be. Now, how did you fall in with the Omi Alliance?
I notice when you tell them to jump, they ask how high. Why is that? Hey, remember the rules for not answering a question?
Let's not resort to beating him just yet.
Huh? But if we go easy on him, he's just gonna...
As we speak, the Omi Alliance may well be looking for you. But it's gonna take them some time. How competent are they? Will they get here before we finish peeling off your fingernails?
Ask him what he thinks about forcing us to burn down our own home. Huh. Personally, I won't be stopping at just the fingernails.
You get it? We're serious. Now tell us how you're connected to the Omi Alliance. Why are you the one holding their leash?
I'm not the one holding the leash.
I didn't really think you were. Who is then?
You know.
Ryo Aoki.
Yes. You all know him?
Who doesn't know the governor? The real question is, what's his real name? Huh? Don't play dumb. We've done our homework.
What?
Masato Arakawa.
How do you know that name?
A long time ago, I knew him as the young master. He knew me as Ichi, back when the Arakawa family was still in the Tojo clan. So, Ryo Aoki really is Masato Arakawa, huh?
I met him almost 20 years ago, when we were studying abroad in America. He was majoring in political economics, and sharp as a tack.
Was he going by Ryo Aoki when you met?
Yes. I didn't learn his other name until later.
Was he in a wheelchair?
No, but I heard he used to be, which actually I don't understand. Was he, really?
Yeah.
Then he must have gotten treatment in the US. You can get anything there if you have enough money. Even unapproved medical procedures.
So he had money?
He certainly lived a lavish lifestyle. I could tell he was wealthy right away. Figured it couldn't hurt to get to know the guy better.
Kiss ass.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I mean, sure, I knew he was rich, but I didn't know he was that rich. And it was shocking to learn about all his connections to the criminal underworld. I was just amazed at all the opportunities he'd grown up with. And yet...
What?
He wasn't satisfied with any of it. Not even a little bit. He wanted something completely different.
What was that?
Front-facing power.
Front-facing power?
That was his term for it. He used to say not everyone can be controlled by Yakuza threats or bribes. People like that can only be controlled with front-facing power. Power you could see. Basically, popularity.
Popularity?
What, you think that's something only a teenager would want?
Well, sure.
Then you don't understand democracy. Under that system, it's the only path to power. As long as you're well-liked by the majority, you can get away with anything.
I hate politics.
His money and criminal connections he called his rear-facing power. He said without the front-facing part, his power wasn't complete. So he decided...
to become governor of Tokyo.
Yes. He said the governor had the most front-facing power of anyone in the country.
Does he? Isn't the Prime Minister above him?
The Prime Minister is just a figurehead, chosen internally by the Citizens' Liberal Party. So essentially, you only become Prime Minister by having a few friends on the inside. But to be governor of Tokyo, that takes real popularity. 10 million people have to like you. Every vote you get represents a tiny bit of the power you have.
But what about the power of money? The Prime Minister controls the national budget.
But Tokyo's budget alone is 14 trillion yen. That's more than some countries. So the governor has both an incredible amount of money and the support of the public. Who can compete with that? Ryo Aoki knew all of this. He wanted that governor's seat long before I met him. But I was happy to become a partner in his grand plan. Step 1 was founding Bleach Japan.
You think you're his partner, huh? You sure you're not his servant? Take it from me. The young master can really crack a whip.
Pasa, ahora hay que ir preguntándole rollo. Pausadamente.
Was it his idea to form Bleach Japan, or was it yours?
It was his.
And getting rid of all the gray zones was him too?
Yes. Although when he first explained it, I thought it was pretty naive.
But you went with it anyway. Why?
Because I knew he could use the Arakawa family to recruit lots of people fast. It was an advantage no other political figure had. I knew that then, and I was right. Pretty soon, he was delivering results. For me, following him was a win-win situation.
The young master knows exactly how to use puppets like you. Guys who get all weak in the knees just for some cash and power. Come on. Can't expect me not to make fun of a suck-up like you. So what happened next?
Early on, people thought of Bleach Japan as a small advocacy group of nice young idealists. Our only goals were to eradicate corruption and make society fair and equal. We marched around the city shouting those demands over and over.
Really? Sounds like a waste of time and money.
I thought so too at first, but Aoki knew exactly what he was doing. He had his ear to the ground. He knew what society wanted.
What do you mean?
Eliminating corruption, creating a fair society, words like that have a lot of appeal. People thought it was naive, sure, but deep down it was exactly what they wanted. So people would praise us for our morality, if not our practicality. Crazy, huh? A bunch of youths who'd never worked hard, shouting for the world to do as they said. But all the attention made them feel accomplished.
I thought people only did that shit because it's trendy.
Exactly my point. We made it trendy, and that attracted people who wanted to seem hip. Those types are everywhere. You can hardly walk down the street without bumping into them. They came to us in droves. The organization grew bigger and bigger. We even paid a bunch of women to join so we'd be gender balanced, and that attracted more people. It was funny to see those girls bring in guys who claimed to be so passionate about the cause. Hell, that's how we got Kume, now that I think about it. It took some time, but eventually we had members all across the country. That gave us an unexpected bonus.
What bonus?
Turns out, when you attack gray zones, the corrupt local politicians start coming out of the woodwork. They just can't resist. They're too addicted to money and influence.
So a bunch of corruption was going on.
It was so easy to grease their palms, or even blackmail them. I mean, so often we would just stumble across info that would completely ruin them if it went public.
You call that a bonus?
It's a bonus when you can make politicians do whatever you want.
Makes you even worse than the politicians.
How many members does Bleach Japan have now?
If you count all permanent employees at every
500
branch,
empleados, tío.
500
Joder.
strong.
Wow, 500 tight asses.
But then there's the 100,000 people who join us for marches.
100,000?
Yep. And here you have their leader tied up and pissed off.
I'll keep that in mind.
May I ask you a question now, Kasuga-san?
Shoot.
Why are you here? Aren't you ex-Arakawa? You know, if you want back in the family, I could put a word in with the governor. Think about it. How do you benefit from helping the Ijin 3 anyway? Why not leave all this trouble behind you?
Yeah, trouble's a good word for it.
Right? So, why not let me go now? It'd make both our lives easier.
Look, I don't want back in the family. But I'm no ally of the Ijin 3 either.
No?
I just want to get the guy who killed my boss. In fact, when all this started, I didn't know a damn thing about Mabuchi or your plan. Get the picture now, kiss ass? We're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it because someone picked a fight. And we're just making sure justice is served. Unfortunately for you, you're the guy who picked the fight.
Hey, you're the one who asked the dumb question. Think before you open your mouth next time.
Hay que seguir hablando, vale. Las secundarias, imagino que no se han borrado, ¿no? Hostia, se han borrado las secundarias, ¿eh? Hostia, como solo se pueden hacer secundarias de cada episodio, en ese episodio en concreto, vaya putada, tío. Igual es que tenemos que hablar primero con este pavo para poder hacer secundarias. Eso espero. No creo que sigamos mucho más, porque hoy ha sido un día bastante denso en cuanto a información. Y hemos avanzado un huevo.
After he got it working on a national scale, he started phase 2. He sought out media attention constantly. Another brilliant move. Press flocked from all over to interview the charismatic young man behind Bleach Japan. He was front and center every day. He even went on some talk shows. It helped that he had a great smile he was willing to flash at every camera.
Seriously? What does it matter if you look good on TV or not?
It matters a lot, even more than what you say. When it comes to popularity, looks are everything.
Fine. Is this story anywhere close to the present day yet?
Yes, actually. In 2010, Aoki ran for the House of Councilors. When he announced his campaign, he said he was leaving Bleach Japan. But that was only true on paper.
Sure, we all know he still controlled it through you, his loyal dog. Come on, keep talking.
With the endorsement of the Citizens Liberal Party, he won that election in a landslide. And 2 years ago, he ran for governor.
Was that a landslide too?
I wouldn't call it that.
Why not?
It was more than a landslide. His popularity was off the charts. He had loads of funding. On top of all that, the Arakawa family dug up dirt on all his rivals. Truthfully, it was basically impossible for him to lose. The election was practically a formality. And afterwards, he just kept riding the wave. 6 months post-election, he exterminated the Tojo clan with the Kamurocho 3K plan. Of course, he only pulled that off because the Arakawa family was feeding him Tojo secrets.
Did that happen around the same time as this?
Yes. And people loved him even more when they saw him wiping out the Yakuza.
He hardly wiped out the Yakuza. The Tojo just got replaced by the Omi Alliance.
That's true. Once the Tojo clan was gone, he opened the gates wide for the Omi. I imagine being made the acting captain of the Omi was a fitting reward.
Why didn't the people complain about the Omi coming in?
The Omi seizure of Kamurocho went down quietly. No mess, no fuss. Everyone just let the Omi slide peacefully onto the vacant throne.
Did they even notice what was going on?
I think they figured every town has its share of thugs, Tojo clan or not. As long as crime is low overall, they don't care if the thugs are Omi, or just lone actors.
So Aoki's plan worked perfectly.
Yeah. It was the rise of Arakawa, both father and son securing total power. The son is governor of Tokyo, and his daddy's the acting captain of Japan's largest gang. Pretty sweet deal, huh?
Wait, hold the phone.
What?
Maybe society didn't care about the Omi invasion. I bet the police did. You really trying to convince me the TPD stayed quiet during this whole thing?
They did stay quiet. And trust me, they had their reasons.
Like what?
Well, in the absence of the Tojo clan, the power vacuum attracted all sorts of non-Yakuza gangs. They were two-bit thugs going on little crime sprees, trying to get while the getting was good. They had no connection to each other, no patterns, so the police didn't know what to do. Soon, the crime clearance rate in Kamurocho was taking a nosedive. But they knew if the Omi Alliance came in and took control, it would reduce the petty crimes. Plus, the governor would be able to liaise between the police and the Omi. It was a win-win. Ironic, isn't it? The cops wiped out the Yakuza only to...
Esta conversación, tío, se me está haciendo muy larga. Pero ya ha llegado un punto en el que he desconectado de la conversación, la verdad.
So according to you, the middleman between the cops and the Arakawa family is Aoki. So there's another three-way stalemate in Kamurocho. Only instead of the Ijin 3, this one has the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza.
What the hell kind of point are you trying to make?
The Omi didn't just stroll into Kamurocho. They had to have paid off the police commissioner.
You don't know that for sure.
Don't play dumb. If the police did nothing while the Omi replaced the Tojo clan, it's because someone at the top ordered them to. And Horonouchi ain't the type of guy to give that order for no reason. There was something in it for him.
What proof do you have?
I'm asking you for the proof. You gotta have something. Well?
No, I don't. And I wouldn't know about it even if it does exist. After all, I'm just the governor's loyal dog, aren't I?
Yeah, son of a bitch is what you are.
Dachi-san, calm down. Now that the young master is governor of Tokyo, is he going after Ijincho? It seems like that's what he's doing.
Yes, but his target isn't Ijincho itself. It's Yutaka Ogikubo.
Ogikubo?
Yes. He's the only cabinet member who's not totally cowed by Aoki. The rest of the cabinet does whatever Aoki says because of how popular he is. But Yutaka Ogikubo, chair of the Citizens Liberal Party, is still holding out.
A politician who actually has a spine? Now that's a rare thing.
Agreed. And he's stubborn. Under normal circumstances, he'd be a lost cause. But Aoki has come to know some things about him. Like how he also has some sway in the criminal underworld.
Aoki has proof of that?
No, he just recognizes the signs. Like Aoki, Ogikubo rose to power through shady connections. When you do that, there's a telltale smell that lingers. Aoki recognized what he was smelling, that's all. And if he gets Ogikubo out of power, then he'll be truly unstoppable.
But it can't be easy for him to remove the guy.
It's not. Aoki wasn't even going to try unless he knew he'd be successful. But he knew he would be once he smelled that criminal.
Buah, Dios, que es tanta información, tantos nombres y tantas tramas y subtramas dentro de la misma trama, tío, que es imposible de seguir, ¿eh? O sea, se les va mucho la flapa, tío, en este punto. Mola porque te lo vayan sobreexplicando, porque si no, no te enterarías de una mierda, pero es que aún así hay tantos nombres, tanta gente de por medio que es imposible de que te enteres de lo que está ocurriendo.
Mabuchi's never liked the way Ijincho is divvied up among the Ijin 3. And with his high rank, he's the de facto leader of all the other members who also don't like it. Sounds like he was the perfect prey for you.
Pero cuando terminemos de hablar con este tío, la dejaremos por hoy. Y ya mañana más.
That murder got the Ijin 3 all riled up and suspicious of each other. Whose big-brained idea was that?
It was Mabuchi's. He knew it would bring down the Great Wall. Myself, I was never one for murder.
Oh yeah? Well, an innocent guy is still dead. If you didn't give the order, then someone above you did, right? Say it! It was your boss, Ryuuki, wasn't it?
Yes, it was him. I told him about Mabuchi's plan. I didn't think he'd go for it because it was so risky. In fact, I proposed a different plan of my own. But unfortunately, he saw nothing wrong with Mabuchi's plan. He was willing to accept high risk for high return, and he was eager to get the jump on Ogikubo.
The young master saw nothing wrong with killing a man?
It would have just been another murder, except someone had to pry open the crack it made in the Great Wall.
You talking about me?
Yes, but don't take it personally. It was always going to come to this eventually. Mabuchi wasn't going to stop until he had an excuse to start a war with the Seiryu clan.
She's right. Our plan was to provide the excuse, and in the chaos, find something to connect Ogikubo to Ijincho's criminals. Sure enough, we found a counterfeiting enterprise that's been supporting the Ijin 3 for decades. Jackpot.
Yeah, don't take too much pride in that. You had a hell of a lucky break.
Yes, we did. We were lucky that you're bad at choosing friends, because it was Nanba who told us. He told us about the fake money and where the heart of the operation was. It was all due to him that we were able to mobilize such a large number of Omi. I would love to thank him. Where is he, by the way?
We ain't telling you. We're the ones asking questions.
Such a shame.
Songhui, what should we do now?
Our counterfeiting business is burned and gone. So Ogikubo's already lost a major source of his power. That alone is a victory for Aoki. And as far as what will happen to Ijincho, the ball's in his court.
The Queen of the Komi Jewel is so calm in the face of impending doom.
Excuse me?
This city will meet the same fate as Kamurocho.
What are you on about?
Soon Ijincho will be under complete Omi control. No more Great Wall of muscle to stop it. Don't you see that?
Hey! Hey!
It's the Yakuza! They're coming here! Shit! How'd they find us?
How many are there?
I saw 5 of them, but it looked like they were on their phones. Probably calling for backup!
Probably could have warned us a tad sooner.
Bleach Japan.
Hey, isn't he?
I've got a sharp nose for rats, especially when they're all in one nest.
Dios, lo han reventado.
Sorry.
Se lo han cargado, pero va a ser bien.
Protect you.
No, Chief. We should be apologizing to you.
Hurry up and get me out of here, you guys!
We will. But you better let Captain Sawashiro know who rescued you. You got that?
Fine, just hurry up!
Captain Sawashiro.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's exterminate all the vermin.
Venga. No creo que sean muy complicados de vencer. Joder, media vida a todos. Bueno, a los más débiles sí. Tío, se me ha hecho súper pesada, tío, la conversación con el jefe de los Bleach Japan, muy pesada, tío. O sea, se podría haber contado lo que se ha contado en 5 minutos. Tal cual. Vale. Pum. A tu casa. Hostias, estos van con pistolas, tío. Y aún así no sacan tanto como... Es que en el 0, por ejemplo, de las pistolas estaban muy roto. Si llevabas pistola, instaquilabas a cualquiera prácticamente. Y ellos también a ti. Vale. Perfecto. Mira, nuevo nivel para la mayoría de los miembros.
We showed them.
Unfortunately, I think they showed us.
Ah, buena.
Why do you say that?
Literalmente erais 6 personas aquí ocupándoos de este señor. No habéis sido capaces de defenderlos. Bueno, defenderlo, de mantenerlo.
Sorry about the fighting, Chief.
Well, my people and I don't have much right to complain. Seeing as we're not supposed to be here anyway. However...
Yeah?
Next time you kidnap someone, take them somewhere else.
Totally. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna kidnap someone again. Probably.
Kasuga, it's Hoshino from the Seiryu clan.
The chairman?
He's never called this number before.
Then it can only be bad news.
Yeah.
I see. Not exactly. No, Komi Jewel's system is out of commission. For once, I only know as much about what's going on as you do.
I'm guessing the Seiryu clan's rank and file is probably real pissed off right now.
That's what Totsuka was saying.
When will we have it back up and running? Huh. Now there's a question. I won't be able to say until I survey the damage, but it definitely won't be anytime soon. Yes, that's fine.
What'd the chairman say?
The Seiryu clan quelled their infighting. Captain Takabe handled it.
Really? He made it out okay? Was there anything else?
Yes. Problem with the Yokohama Liomang. Hoshino hasn't been able to reach Zhao at all.
Huh? This whole time?
Yeah. For all he knows, Zhao could be dead. That's why he was asking us to use our surveillance system. He wanted us to check on Zhao.
Can any pieces of that system even be saved?
I doubt it.
Damn. And you know what else? The last time Zhao called us, he told us over the phone there was a coup d'etat happening in the Lumang.
I wish I could use my guys, but...
Al menos te van recordando, ¿sabes? Ciertos momentos, porque que si no, no los sigues.
They ain't happy the counterfeiting was kept secret. Ah, shit, I'm out of time for chit-chat.
Looks like we got another job ahead of us, Songkui-san.
And what makes you say us?
Really? After Zhao put your Komi Jewel ahead of himself, even though he was in danger? He was the one who told us to help you instead of his own group. Now he's in even worse trouble, and you're just gonna leave him hanging?
A fair point.
Besides, if you want to resist the Nomi takeover, you can't afford to lose him. That's my take anyway.
Jeez, Kasuga, are you gonna head over to Zhao's right this second or something?
Surely not.
Damn right I am.
Well, just hold on a second, would you? Staging a rescue in the middle of a coup d'etat is insane.
Yeah, I understand. So, you coming or not?
Who said anything about me sitting out? I'm so close to cornering Horinouchi.
Look at us. We all started in different places, each of us on our own mission. But now they're all coming together.
Yeah, that's right. And that's because we had each other's backs. So what do you say, Songhui-san?
Buah, se va a unir nuestro grupo, eh.
Do you have our backs?
Kasuga.
Come on. Think what we could do if the Komijul started taking this alliance seriously.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Fucking A. Now, let's go and see if Zhao needs our help. Hey, you never know. He might be fine. Then we can just forget it.
Now there's an idea I like. Just forgetting it.
Namba.
I just got back from seeing my brother. Everything Songhui said about him was true. Plus, they set him free.
Nice! That's awesome, man! I'm real happy for you.
Thanks.
What's up? He's still got the long face and all.
There's just something I want to say.
Okay, shoot.
Ichiban, you need to understand something. Ijincho is gonna be what it's gonna be. Leave it alone.
What?
I mean, why do you even care what happens to the Ijin 3? Why are you doing all this for them? Why not just get out of this dump? Why should you keep sticking your neck out for them?
You're starting to sound like you care about me.
I just think you need to stop playing hero. That's why you end up getting used. Especially by guys like me.
Used? I don't see it that way. You did what you had to do to help your brother. I get that.
But doing what I had to for my brother, that led to bad things. It made me help the scumbags who killed Nonomiya.
But that was...
But nothing! I can't wash the blood off my hands. They're not the only thing that's stained. It feels like my entire soul is tainted. Like I'm branded forever. All because of this goddamn town. Honestly, I'm just sick of this shithole.
Namba.
Nothing good is gonna come from staying here and helping these people. You'll eventually end up just like me. You don't want that, do you? Come on, Ichiban. Think of yourself for once. You did 18 years of hard time. Don't let other people's shit keep you a prisoner.
I'm not the only one stuck in the shit, man. This whole city is.
But
Ryuauki and Okikubo dragged everyone into their stupid power struggle. They started this whole mess. I'm just one guy caught in the middle of it. And keep in mind, I ain't just some random outsider. Me and Aoki, we basically have the same dad. Aoki would never put it this way, but we're brothers. And that's how I feel, at least. So I got some responsibility for him. I can't just walk away when he's causing all these problems.
You've already gone way beyond the call, man.
I could say the same about you. We aren't even brothers, but look how hard you're trying to save me right now. You're a true friend, man. Admit it.
Don't say that. I'm nobody's friend.
You know what I just realized? We're not even all that different.
Oh, please.
No, really. You, me, Adachi-san, Sachan. We all just want to know the truth. That's been the core of everything we do. Figuring out what's real in a world full of lies. What do you think of that? Am I talking out my ass?
I don't know, but I've heard enough. I'm leaving.
Fine. But I won't say goodbye. Because I think we'll be seeing each other again soon. Call on me and I'll come running, pal.
Take care of yourself.
No, Namba. Adios.
Should we stop him?
He said his piece. I even see where he's coming from. Kinda.
Well, that's that. Let's fucking do this!
I'm ready.
Songhui, I apologize if I'm overstepping, but Shouldn't you stay behind?
And why would I do that?
Our people in the Komijul are scared and confused right now. And I believe your leadership in person would be a great comfort. Please. They need you.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate, Songpui. It's cool. I know we were just pressing you for help, but you got your people to take care of.
I do, but it doesn't mean I'm going to abandon you, Kasuga. Jungi Han will stay with you. That way we can keep in touch.
Seriously? Oh, that'd be great.
I am at your service, Ichiban Kasuga.
Se ha unido el pavo este al final. Jungi Han se ha unido al grupo.
If Zhao hadn't sent you to us, we couldn't have fulfilled our duty to Okikubo. So we will do whatever's within our power to help you. Jungi Han is a very capable man.
Hell yeah, he is. Thanks.
Pues la cambiaremos por la waifu nueva, Kasuga, por lo que dicen los Yomiyu, Zhao fue visto por última vez en su restaurante.
I see.
Si ves a King Jin, espero que siga con vida. Por fin podemos dejar. Esta formación de Jungi Han en operaciones encubiertas le da ventaja sobre el encanto, la manipulación y la furia. Vale. La cosa es... Claro, pero solo hay... Ahora, por ejemplo, tenemos 4 secundarias solo, ¿sabes? Tareas. Es que hay un montón de secundarias, ¿sabes? Que no hemos podido... Igual es porque tiene que ser de día. O sea, porque si hay misiones perdibles, vaya putísima mierda. Yo entiendo que son... Yo entiendo que es esto por el tema de que son misiones... Que hay misiones nocturnas y misiones diurnas, ¿sabes? De secundarias. Y cuando sea de día podremos hacer las misiones esas. Vale. Pues lo dejaremos por aquí. Yo ya tengo secundarias para hacer. Así que nada, lo dejaremos por aquí. Y ya mañana proseguiremos. Ha sido un día bastante denso. O sea, nos han dado mucha información. Tengo la cabeza como un puto bombo, tío, de tanta información. Y me he enterado de la mitad como muchísimo. Así que nada, lo dejamos por aquí por hoy, que es suficiente. Y ya mañana seguimos. Muchas gracias a Sieran por pasarse, por cierto. Y lo dicho, ya mañana continuamos. Adiós.